Good numbing. Hello YouTube, I hope you're all doing well. We're back with session 7 of Atelier Ayesha. Last time we left off, we ended up getting a lot done. We got the last flower buds, like flower leaves, whatever we needed. We ended up making a crystal which summoned a small earthquake and caused a bit of a slag invasion. We fought the fortress like a first major boss, and although we were successful, I do need to work on some of our equipment afterwards because I think we're going to struggle if we don't make some changes. And then last we left off, where was it? I think it was over here. Yeah, we made a transmitter. So next time we see Neo, we can slot her with this and find out where she's actually been taken. However, our current objective is literally to just bide our time. I can give this transmitter to Neo if I can track her down, but how can I give it to her? Maybe I'll wait in Veersberg. She'll come again, I know it. Which is what we're going to do, but before we do that... Oh, it's most element. I was like, what's going to be the most fire? Fire. Hope you're doing well, hope you had a good weekend. Reminder, for those who haven't checked the schedule and whatnot, Atelier Ayesha is going to be the only real game we play this week. And there's a reason for this, so I want to get it done. Maybe I should take a break. Neo hasn't visited me since last time. Hmm? Oh, Mr. Keith, do you need something? Or do you need to make some kind of progress? Nothing in particular. I just came to see how you were doing. I never thought you'd visit me without having a specific reason. This is an interesting situation, even for me. And I figured that this would be around the time you would start fretting. Heh, I guess you can see through anything. I was wondering if it would be okay to just keep on waiting for Neo to appear. If I take too long, I might be too late. As of now, there's nothing to do other than wait till the thing moves. That thing most likely has its husk shut firmly. Your sister probably isn't going to get out from there. However, no matter how cautious it gets, it doesn't have the strength of character to keep it up for long. After all, it was created by human hands. An open scene will eventually show itself. Wait until then. You can unleash your actions afterward. Okay, I understand. Mr. Keith, did you come here to cheer me up? No, I came here today merely to grasp your present situation and to give you advice. I am not prone to taking meaningless action. Here, says... Alright. Now, if you say so, I'll let it be. Just as Mr. Keith says, I need to calm down a bit. Anything else? So I feel like I need to try and do something. Medical solution, silver liquid. Here we go. Thanks for coming. And here is where I stopped being a store clerk. Ayesha, you've been so low on energy recently. Something wrong? Huh? Do I look that gloomy? You're always, like, way up in the air. But you seem to have less energy than that recently. That's not true. I'm full of energy. See, look. So you're trying hard. Why are you... I've been wondering the same thing. Ayesha, recently you've been lacking your usual vigor. But rest assured, I have a special remedy. To prescribe medicine to apothecary. I am pretty good. Enough of the self-praise. What kind of medicine are you talking about? I, of course, talked about a collection I recently obtained. Books and lithographs that were excavated from ruins, and pretty crystal balls and other ornaments. There's no way that Ayesha, with her burning curiosity and ambition, wouldn't be interested in these. Mr. Harry's collection? I'll be sure to take a look at it next time. Displaying no reaction to even my treasured collection. This is looking pretty severe. Really? I think that's pretty normal reaction. Anyway, let's get back to work, owner. Ugh, turned out to be a boomerang. Oh, usually this old man has something he wants me to do. Is there actually anything worth buying here? Other than fucking... Oh, this could be handy. Just to... Oh, oh, I didn't realize we were so poor. Oh, fuck. That sells... Oh, we're on register, not sell. That registers for $1,000? Mio. Oh, I wonder where she is right now. I hope she isn't in danger. Oh, hi Ayesha. What are you doing here? Oh, you're not looking so good. Do I look that down? I'm worried about something. I knew it. If it makes you feel better, I'll be happy to help. No, it's fine. I'm sure it will work out. You're probably worried about something related to alchemy, right? I'm just an amateur in that field, so I don't really know anything about it. But even so, I can still listen to you. If anything happens, come and tell me anytime. Marion, thank you so much. I'm not alone. It makes me happy to know I have people who care about me. Aww. Time limit delayed. Oh, whoops. Well, fuck. That's the game's way of saying, hey, yeah, this one's fucked. Well, you tried, buddy. We brought some of these, but we should try and make our own. I might be able to make this work. Hang on. Alright, you got the important stuff over the line. Put in the container for now. Because what are these ones that we brought? LMS and the ones in the container. MMXL. Alright, we'll put them in the basket. So, you know, yeah, ours are better. Oh, there is so much shit we can't make, so we're just missing ingredients. Oh, I should have used this one first because usage age. Oh well. Come on! So how long are you gonna make me wait? Oh, I haven't got your properties out yet. Hang on. Cool. Oh my goodness. Welcome joining a member. I was like, what is this notification? I've never seen it before. Thank you. And welcome, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Robu. Thank you for joining as a member. You now get access to 4 emotes. Because that's the most it lets me have. At least right now. I was actually just thinking about my membership this morning. I was like, how, like, I need to try and, like, find better ways to try and promote it. So that's kind of funny how it just kind of came to mind as you did that. I'm feeling very Sophie Math. Or Robu Math. Yeah, you have access to 4 emotes. You have Robu Pog, Robu Hide, Robu Kadon, and Robu Math. Robu Kadon probably going to change. Like, I think having 1 emote slot be kind of more surrounded about what I'm playing. At the time, it was a fun idea, and I need to get back to it. But welcome. We are currently, I kid you not, just killing time as far as I'm aware. Our current objective is literally called Watch and Wait. My heart here. Because we've got the transmitter made. We just need to wait for Neo to show up again. Oh, Homunculus wants to say hi. She always wants to go say hi. What else can we try and make? What's a passion perfume? Exit the Matrix, yeah. Well, she's currently being possessed. Last we spoke to her, she wasn't herself and made a slag go out of its way to attack us. Which is why it's becoming more urgent that we try and save her, because it's clear that something's going on. And good old Keithgriff, he fucking knows what it is, and he even, like, it says that he knows what it is and how it's made and why it's doing what it's doing, but he still won't fucking help us. That'd be too easy. He wants us to figure it all out. Alright, so what is this? Reduces attack and defense of a target a little. Deals medium additional damage regardless of resistance. Main flick stun and main flick weak. Oh, hey, I'm keeping that then. We could use that for bosses, weakness stats. But it's why, like, after every little thing we do, I'm keep checking things, because I'm like... in a game with a time limit, asking me to wait is evil. You know? Be like, oh no, just wait, it'll be fine. I'm just like, ugh. But the thing is that the game specifies as well in the waiting, to wait in Würzburg, and I'm just like, we're here, fucking come on. Go thing. Yeah. Let's go check out the mine. It's a small detour, we can be back. We're still technically in year 2, we're about to break into year 3, but we're so nearly done with the main objective that we should be fine. Because literally, once we next encounter Neo, we give her the transmitter, we know where she is, we can go to her and save her. And once we save her, we've completely avoided the bad ending. And then after that, it's just a matter of what ending we decide to go for. Or at least what ending we try to go for, because I know at least some of them will probably be locked off from us. As I said, the only one that's missable, from what I can tell, is Keithgriff's, because you have to do things before the final boss. And I'm just going to go fight the final boss when it's available, because we're already, like, very close to the the third and final year the game gives you, and I obviously... I want to not get the bad ending. And when we're this close to the fucking end of the line, I'm gonna just go for it. Although it's hard to see, you can see in the top right we do have all the flower petals we need. The reason why I say it's hard to see is because the pink one, which is the 5th if you go from the right along, so like green, blue, the like darker blue, the violet, there's a pink one, but it just kind of blends in with the vine. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what's this? Grassland Hill. Well, I'll probably do the hard mode for Atelier Ayesha first. Let's check this out. Yeah. You still haven't got your PC sorted out yet? Oh, I completely forgot about Nanaka. And her brother. Oh, hey. Oh, this is a quest line I don't think we're going to finish, because I've done nothing with it for like 18 months in game. Hey, follow my orders! I don't sort it out yet, sadly. I'm sorry! Huh? That angry yet mellow voice. Nanaka? Oh, it's Ayesha. Hello! There she is. There's what the god that looks like Idun from SMT5. Speaking of SMT5, it got a patch this morning. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance got a patch this morning, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's in it. Oh, what do you mean they've added a new quest line and like 6 more demons for free? And then added like extra post-game challenges. There's like 3 extra post-game challenges, a new quest line, and a bunch of demons, new demons you can make. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, this is for free? Okay. Sick. Not let me yet. Oh, fair. No new trophies, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But it's just like, for like a free patch, it just added like stuff like Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance getting just free extra shit. I'm like, cool. The extra challenges for post-game, I took one look at them this morning, and they're evil. But they're also like DLC challenges, effectively, so of course they're evil. One of them is fight every single fiend, all of them at max level, and then Demi-Fiend in a row. You know, Demi-Fiend, you know, that super boss? Demi-Fiend? The super boss? Yeah, that one. One of the DLC challenges is just fight every single fiend and then Demi-Fiend in a row. One of them is to fight every major tyrant enemy and then fight Satan, you know, that super boss. And then one is to fight every major angel and then Masakado, which is the only super boss that I've yet to encounter because it's exclusive to the Canon of Creation. And because I haven't done Canon of Creation yet, because I plan to stream it when I eventually do, that's the only super boss I'm missing. One girl from one of the earlier. I think I know who you mean. There's a girl that has like a red hairband and like kind of red-ish attire that's from Manakamiya 2. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but that's who I think of. What coincidence meeting in a place like this? You're right, maybe it's his fate that the god of nomadism has given us. God of nomadism? I didn't know such a god existed. Oh, no, it doesn't. I just think it'd be nice if there was one. I see. Around this time of year, I think I'm usually around Veersburg. It's not a lot, but there's still some grass for the cows to eat. I see, but isn't that area dangerous with all the stray dogs and stuff? It's got the god of travel here. Don't worry, I avoid the dangerous areas, plus if anything, I have my brother. Your brother Juris? He does seem pretty dependable. Even if he still kind of looks like an Arland character to me. It just felt like somebody's watching me. Maybe it's my imagination. I wonder if I should say hi. Don't worry, my brother just looks unfriendly. He's not mad or anything. People always seem to be afraid of him the first time they meet him. Nanaka's just stupid. Oh, no. No, don't treat her like that. She's just a little floof. Okay, I'm glad he's not mad. Nanaka, we should get going soon. Oh, okay. See you later, Ayesha. Yeah, I hope to see you again somewhere. We definitely will. I mean, it took you 18 months from the last time, but maybe before the game's over we'll meet again. As long as you're on your journey and I'm out living my nomadic life, because fate circulates, I'm sure our fates will cross again. See you. Nanaka sure has a mysterious... There's that word again. They say mysterious like every 5 seconds in this game, I swear to God. Mystical and almost relaxing. I feel like they as they were writing this saga, they already had the next one on the mind. Floof means stupid. No, floof means fun stupid. Floof means so stupid you love them. Well, stupid just means stupid. If someone's a little floof, it doesn't matter what they say or do, I will just scruff their hair and go, aww. You know, like floof is the stupid that could get away with murder. Is that all there is to this area? This feels very small. Well, it says there's at least one more gathering spot somewhere. Aha! Is that? Fuck it, Ernie, what are you doing here? What are you selling, buddy? Anything that I don't have any of? Because that's the only reason why I'd shop. Oh, hey, you got some Zedel. Sure, I'll take that off your hands. Oh, fucking never mind. Right, let's get back home. We've wasted a lot of days, so hopefully things will be able to advance soon. Oh, hey, the plot's advancing. Sis! Sis! Wake up, sis! 9 more minutes. Actually, 10 more minutes. Goodness. Picturing the wake. Yeah. Goodness, you're still so bad at waking up in the morning. Please wake up. Huh? Neo? Ah! Don't wake up so suddenly, you scared me. Oh, sorry, I've been waiting for you to visit me for so long. I'm so glad, I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to see you again. So it's been that long? I've been asleep the whole time, so I couldn't tell. Even when I woke up every now and then, it was all dark and I couldn't find a way out. What, like this area? Where is this? Yeah, I think it's because she went... But if you went to wake someone up and they were still like kind of like grumbling, eyes closed, minutes, and then suddenly they shoot up, you jump to. Like they don't slowly come to life, they just fire up, which is kind of what Ayesha did. And then so that I can find a way out. I can't tell where I am. As if I was locked up somewhere. But I'm glad I was able to see you again, sis. Me too. I'm happy I got to see your face. Oh, that's right. I made this for you, Neo. See, isn't it cute? It's a tracker. Don't worry about it. What is this? Oh, this is like a cute little bug. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's not a tracker at all. We're not going to track you and find you in the flower field. You know, far apart, we'll still feel like we're close. What was everyone fares? You made this? I usually wake up to just the ambient noise of what's going on in the house because other people get up earlier. Like my mum gets up for work at like 6 AM, so eventually I just kind of hear the noise of her moving around. I worked real hard on it. Hey, thank you, sis. It's cute. I wonder what I should name it. You look so cute when you're holding a stuffed animal. Your idea of cute isn't always dependable. You say everything I wear and have is cute. Well, she's your older sister. She's duty-bound to do that. What do you mean? Ayesha's your older sister, Neo. She's always gonna say you're cute. What the fuck do you mean? But we always come up here. This really is all cute. I'm not lying to you. But this stuffed animal is cute. Thank you, sis. I feel like you're going to be close to me from now on. Yeah, don't you know it? In fact, I'm going to use it to help me find you. What? Never mind. I think the only reason Ayesha's not explaining to Neo what it is in case the thing that's got her hears. I'll take good care of it. Hey, wake up! How long do you plan on coveting this slumber? You haven't even got the blanket over you. You're just like passed out, fully dressed, with your shoes on in bed. What the fuck is wrong with you? Neo is cute. Yeah, Neo is cute. Neo's so cute. She's just like a fairy. You can't hide behind this stupid sleeping face of yours forever. I'm telling you to wake up. Oh, Mr. Keith, good morning. Did I not lock the door? No, you did. I found my way. What? Never mind. Oh, that's right. I was giving Neo the stuffed animal. From the looks of it, it seems you succeeded in giving it to her. Where is it now? The needle is pointing northeast of here. I recall that area of having nothing. I guess that was all a deception. First, I think I'll head over there. Maybe we'll get to see Neo. Good. With how things are going, the sooner they act, the better. However, he doesn't seem to care about hurting humans. Well, you've been through, I'm sure you won't go down easily, but make sure you're fully prepared. Necessary, I'll go along with you. Thank you so much, I'll get prepared right away. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. We unlocked the ability to have Keith Griff and be a playable party member. Yeah, they're fine. But I'm not using him just because I've I'm so comfortably equipped with everyone that suddenly, you know, at this point in the game, suddenly rearranging my whole plot, my whole team. Oh, wake up, I'm your goat, worship the goatness, Keithgriff. Nah, you're too busy be saying, like, I don't care, figure it out yourself, you little shit, I'm not saving your sister. Or at least that's how it always feels with him. Alright, let me save on another file. Oh, I mean, when we looked at him, his base stats were around the same as Linker's, which means if I did build him and equip him, he would be stronger. But at the same time, like I said, it's one of those things where I'm so knee-deep in the cast building and whatnot, it's just like, eh. I'm just saying, you ain't just gonna sit here. Yggdrasil. A forest of strange atmosphere. Ooh. Oh, as I've said before, when I get whatever ending I'm gonna get, I'm gonna look up what all the other endings are. Oh, what's this music shift? The needle seems to be pointing a little further away from here. It doesn't seem like there's anything strange here. I wonder if this is the right place. I guess there's no use in worrying. I should trust the tool I made and keep going. And also, the other reason why I dropped that save there is that if we encounter the final boss soon and it destroys us, I'm obviously going to go load the save and then start reconfiguring shit. You know, like, if it fucking eats us alive, I'm obviously going to try and reconfigure. But according to the guide, the final boss isn't as hard as Fortress. But so considering we beat Fortress, we should be fine. But Fortress, because it's more of an endurance match from what I can tell. Which is why it comes across harder. Whilst the final boss, it's more sudden. So if you can get on top of it and pass the initial burst, you're usually alright. Like, the impression I got from the guide is that it's similar to, like, Zeramus in Final Fantasy IV, where if you can get past the initial onslaught, you kind of will succeed, you'll probably win. If you can get past the first 5 minutes of the fight, you will win the rest of it. Oh yeah, this looks like where we found Neo. Hey, yeah, the final boss won't be coming up. But Fortress was close. We had to exploit the slag heal a little bit to get through it. So this could still be dangerous. It looks like the place I saw in my dream. I'm sure of this is it. Neo, wait for me. I'm coming for you. Oh, new battle themed? Oh, gee, I wonder if it's because we're really at the end of the game. Oh, my inventory's a fucking mess. Oh. Let's get rid of the Z bomb, because I'm never using it. Oh, fantasy. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, this sounds like a final dungeon theme. Oh yeah, these are straight up officers. Ugh. What the fuck is this? Hang on. Oh, I mean, to be fair, I've buffed the shit out of this, out of the magic plate, so I'm not surprised that it's not as good as this right now, but it probably gets better if you do buff it. In fact, do I... because I can access my container whenever I want now. I was like, do I have something to just break that open? Because we can then like figure out how good it actually is. I do. Let's see how good this actually is. HP continuation? I don't know what that means. Item becomes time activated, but power decreases by 20%. Interesting. Reduces wait time after usage by 20. I mean, I don't think it's worth it. Not a fan of the protagonist, no surge. Dude feels bland. I mean, he kind of is. I'll give you that. A lot of Arno Surge's magic is around the cast surrounding him. And to be fair, he's only the protagonist for some of the game, but that's spoilers, so I won't get into it. He's not the lead for the entire experience. He's the lead for a chunk of it. It's a lot more about the girls, if you can imagine. I have a lot of fucking thunder bombs. That's funny. Guys, motor story. I'm not saying anything. I know my 2003 fans. It's not quite that, but I'm not saying anything because I don't want to spoil anything. So I genuinely do like Arno Surge. And I wish the alternative Arno Surge saga was more accessible. Because it super fucking isn't now. There's a flyer here? What the fuck? Hey, there's a dragon down here. Cool, great. I'm glad to know that. Synthesis Origins, what? That'll be in our basket. God's Miracle Drug. Holy shit, that's a name. Mirage Mirror, Medical Solution, the Forbidden Capsule, and the Metastasis, blah, 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 blah. The Metatron Wings. And to fly even get there, right? Ooh, alchemy level 40 for the God Miracle Drug, though, is a bit brutal. I think we're like, what, level 30... Oh no, alchemy level's 41. It's actually higher than I thought it was. For some reason I was like, it's like 33, 34. No, we're actually like high up. Oh, the music's changed. Oh, hey, do you think that's the end? Considering the music's got more ominous. Yeah, it's supposed to be hidden, yeah. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna go to this and like, it's like, hey, I think the final boss is beyond there. That's... Sis, you really did come for me. Yup, Neo, you did a good job hanging in there till now. Let's go back to the workshop together. I don't think I can. The last person here is really mad. And he won't let me out of this place. If it's just for a short while, I think I can hold him back, so sis, run away from here. I'll be fine. It's enough that you came to this place for me. Don't worry, I absolutely will get you out of here. So Neo, wait for me just a bit longer. I can still wait for you? Of course, your big sis never lies. You're alright. Okay, I'll be waiting. It's a promise, okay? I should get going now. Oh, that's absolutely the final boss door. Come on. Let's explore the area, and then before I go in there, I'm going to leave, because you can re-enter at any point. Like, once you go out of the dungeon. solely so I can save. And I'll save on a different file. I love this theme though. This is a great final dungeon theme. Oh, there's a treasure chest back there. Okay, I'm glad I poked my head around. Hey, give it be like the ultimate weapon. The Phoenix bracelet. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of these things. Equip this to effect to heal some HP each turn. Equip this to effect to raise fire and ice resistance. Increase crit rate, large effect. Decreases target's attack, increases attack by 5 when equipped. Target speed, increases speed by 5 when equipped. Okay, so who should have this? Well, that crit rate goes up. From 5% to like, what is that going to be? 37%? Extra attack, extra speed, but you lose some physical resistance and you lose some health and MP. I'm doing it. It's such a key item chair. No, not to container, fuck. I mean, at least I can just yank shit out of my container because of the item. The fact that you can get an item in this game that allows you to just yank whatever you want out of your container at any given point feels OP. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It feels a little OP that you can just get a thing for Ayesha. Genuinely, I feel like for anyone trying to get a decent ending in this game, get the nomadic shoes, so it only spends half your time to travel the world. Get the corrective glasses, so you get way more shit and it halves your gathering time. And then get the portable container, so you can access your container whenever the fuck you want. I feel like these 3 things completely change how you can approach this game for the better. Like, just get them, for fuck's sake. Because being able to just, whenever you want, just rip out your container and be like, oh yeah, I want to get this, this, and this. It just feels OP. And I know, like, part of the reason why it feels OP is just because I'm used to, you know, other Atelier games, where, like, sometimes we're like, super underprepared by the time we get to the end. Like, Sophie 2 springs to mind. I felt like I was underprepared for most of that fucking game. And a lot of it was because if I wanted to go check my stuff, I had to go all the way back. But I remember the first dungeon of Sophie 2. I feel like the first dungeon took me like 4 or 5 hours just because I kept on leaving after like every other fight to go restock. Alright, I'm gonna go to the world map. Mostly, yeah, because you can go here, so I can save. And I'll save on a different file, so if we really fumble, we can still go all the way back. I'll save that file. Of the 6 files I have ongoing. You know what's going to be nice? When we get to Shaylee, and I don't have to have 6 fucking save files on the go. I don't have to here either, I just do because I'm paranoid. Uh, 113, 81, 81, 80 on 12. Okay, everyone's like at max health and whatnot. Imagine hours upon hours. So we were grinding just for the right items and the items. Yeah. The other cradle. What the shit? Alchemist, this domain shall not be entrenched upon. If I can have Neo back, I'll leave this instant. That I cannot allow. The specimen named Neo is under my protection. Under your protection? What do you mean? No, whatever it means, I can't go back. I am going to make you return Neo to me. Unreasonable human. That is why you are headed toward extinction. Final boss time then. Okay, we lowered its physical attack. Change from here. Yeah, we got the attack lowered. Ooh! Ooh, the music. Oh, we lowered its speed as well there. I'm gonna set up the slag signal now because I'm smart enough to know that it saved our fucking life in the fortress fight. And the protection. Who is he protecting her from? There's a very good point. I think it's because Yggdrasil, fucking the flower monster. I'm just going to call him because fuck trying to pronounce Yggdrasil too many times. As he said, he thinks this world's going to die. He thinks it's so. I think it's him. He's assuming the world is going to die. He's trying to keep that sheltered. If that makes sense. I wish I could spin the camera to see if the two over there are close enough for this to reach them. I'm going to assume it is and go for it. It is awesome. Ow. Ooh, hang on, I'm going to shut up for this music for a second. Right there. I was just like, hang on a minute, that's like creeping in. And I was just like, ooh! Letting damage to target, increased damage to target takes by 10%. That could be handy. It goes next, so we need to be careful. Ayesha, your health is starting to suffocate a little bit, so heal yourself. Take a shot. It's like I'm playing Silent Hill 2 again, just take the shot. Making it so it's focused on Linker is a good idea. A Time Guard flower, interesting. Jesus fucking Christ, this music is sick. It's a slow burn, but I love it. And I'm guessing that was the loop. Jesus Christ, though. this box. And we already know it's not going to kill because it's a different animation if it kills. Did it just heal like 200 health? The fuck do you mean? Oh, it got rid of its status conditions. Okay, let's correct that. I think that slag signal just burnt out, so you'll need to make a new one. Oh, we've been moved to the side. Okay. How are we doing on health? Okay, okay. I was gonna go for raw damage for a second. Oh, we lowered its speed as well, and that lands, and that was a crit, and the slag shot's gonna kick in. See, this is why I love having Adelia, because half of her skills are setups, so things just keep happening. So I don't like the fact that the team's been separated. I kind of need them together, so then the slag heal can be more helpful. I'll set that up near Ayesha. Inko and Keith Griff together. Yeah, I imagine if you set up right, you can eviscerate this boss. Because I feel what the guide meant. We are not having anywhere... I mean, yet. I don't want to speak too soon. But we're not having anywhere near as much trouble with this fight than we did with Fortress. Fortress is way harder. If you can beat Fortress, you can absolutely beat Yggdrasil. I feel like. But the thing with Fortress, like I said, is that it's an endurance match. Fortress just keeps on fucking attacking, so you just have to keep up with it. Whereas Yggdrasil, it hits hard, but it doesn't hit often, so you can work around it a lot easier. Fortress, if I got stomped, potentially. Fortress was hard as fuck. I'm genuinely surprised we got it in one attempt, but that was close. Although not the same, Fortress, beating it in one attempt reminded me of when I beat Sophie 2's final boss on the final attempt, in the sense of, even though I didn't die to it, I could recognize how insanely, like, close it was, because it was actually a tough fucking fight. But I still say Sophie 2's final boss is the hardest final boss of the series I've encountered so far. This fucking guitar, dude. It's screaming its soul out. I live for this. But if we can get past this fight, we've avoided the bad ending. Yeah, let's actually just move you to Ayesha. I think that's just the wise choice. Oh, we got the hold off. Awesome. Let's set this back up. I'll fall if you 1 HP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it forces all three of us to get hit by it. That's funny. Right, there's the heal back up. Where are you in juxtaposition to everyone else? Okay, you stay on the opposite end. Your MP is getting low. So I will have Ayesha correct that next chance she gets. Yeah, you move back to Ayesha's side. Oh my goodness! Look, we're stacking it on the Brazil. It's blind, so it's more. It's a miss. It's been on hold, so it can't attack as often. It's slower. It does less physical damage, and its attack in general has been nerfed. Very unfair. In fact, I've only got Recovery S is a little unfortunate, but we'll have to make do. Eat this bread! Stoppage powder. Oh, that only attacked her MP. Interesting. Right, there's the heal. And then the slag call. Oh, the slag call back attack. Awesome. I'm going to have you on support duty because everyone needs MP. Go for it. Blossomed flower. Okay, then I'm guessing because it just blossomed, it just got rid of all of its nurse, right? Yes, okay. Fucking hell, it's getting angrier. Can you tell? It's getting angrier. It's pissed off. Okay, new slag signal needs to be set up, but to do that, she needs MP. Oh my god, it's getting a lot of turns now. Yeah, this thing is pissed off. Let's, whilst we have the opportunity, set this back up. Oh, she needs so much more MP. God, second, it's gonna be so furious fair. Oh yeah, but that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just stacking. If you look on the turn list on the right, look at all the greens. That's shit, like extra shit I've set up. The slag call, the slag signal. There was the support setup that we got from the bonus. And we need to get a slag signal set up again, which is why I'm kind of like holding back on like using MP, because I wanted to have enough MP to set that up again to keep us going. Oh, alright. It's like, alright, you motherfucker, calm it down. Yeah, I'm just gonna have you do basic tagging because I want to get your MP. That's gonna land. Give her back her MP. Just take the free damage that's there. Ow. Ow. I'm trying to keep these two together by at any cost, if you can believe it. It's more, let's not get greedy, let's set up the heal. As much as I want to just smack super, no, let's set up the heal, let's be smart. And she gets up another fucking stack of slag, oh god. No, I don't want them to disperse, I want them to stay together. Attack. Oh, there's any more here. How close? We're getting there. Don't. Let's not get greedy. You need this like yesterday, so let's just give you this. Did I use all my fire bombs? I think I did. You still got the debuff, sick. I absolutely did, okay. Let's set up this again. Thank you. This might kill. This might kill. Look at that's like a pixel. I think it's gonna kill. I think we've done it. In before there's a phase 2. Hey, phase 2. Did we first try this final boss? Hell yeah. The Time Guard flower. Oh, we stole one of these. I mean... and another rainbow shirt. That is the final boss in the sense of we are out of the bad ending. Obviously, depending on what ending you go, certain quest lines require you to beat certain extra harder bosses to unlock. But in terms of surviving the bad ending, that is the final boss. Neo, come on, wake up! Because the only requirement to avoid the bad ending is to save Neo. Huh? Neo? Hmm? Sis! Trophy unlocked reunion. You accomplished your goal of reuniting with Neo. And that's how far you have to get reunion hard mode as well then. That's since now reunions pop, that's exactly how far you have to get on hard mode to get that trophy. Neo. I guess it's my turn to wake you up. Now, he's the final... The easier way to put it, he's the final standard boss. Because after this point, when we go into year 3, it depends on what quest lines we go down, what we go for, what specific ending we try and go for. But for just getting a good ending, he is the last mandatory requirement. It's getting the 6 flowers, it's getting the Crystal Maid, it's beating Fortress, it's making the tracker and giving it to Neo, and then getting to Yggdrasil. So glad I believed in Mr. Keith. Sis, thank you for coming for me. I thought this was going to be the end of me, stuck in a dark world with no lights, just sleeping. When I heard your voice, I was really happy. Neo. Ah, why now? I bet you didn't have any food in this dream world of yours. When we get back, I'll cook your favourite. A meal cooked by Sis? Oh, I can't wait. I haven't eaten in a long time, so I'm starving. Okay, Neo, can you stand? I wonder if it's because I was asleep the whole time, but I feel wobbly. Grab onto me. Come on. Give me your hand, alright? Neo, you're so light. Come to think of it, you haven't grown any taller either, actually. You haven't changed at all since you disappeared. I wonder if time doesn't flow in the dream world. Sis, you've grown in lots of different ways. You've gotten squishy in places you weren't squishy before. That's because I'm a mature big sister now. Mine are bigger than yours. What the fuck, Ayesha, come on. Of all the time to start gloating. Hey, let's go back to the workshop. Aww. Reunion with Neo. That was a fun fight, though. I completely see what the guide meant by Yggdrasil is easier than Fortress. Like, Fortress, Ayesha fell in battle and she had to get revived by the Slag Call. Whilst in that, it was only like near the end where it got way more aggressive that it kind of maybe got a little... Listen, I think Yggdrasil, this is entirely my theory, and obviously like, this is only the first of the trilogy, so maybe we'll see how it expands from there. But my theory is because they keep on talking about like nearing the age of extinction, I think Yggdrasil believed that the world was going to come to extinction, so it was protecting someone so that when the extinction comes, there's still a human that can survive it to the other side, sort of thing, to almost shelter her from it. So I think that's where it's going to... Like, so obviously, I don't know, I haven't played Escher and Logi, and I haven't played Shaylee, but I think that's where it's going to go, where it's going to be about trying to prevent, effectively, the apocalypse. But let's get this little lady home. Oh, okay. I guess it's just going to, like... Huh? We're in the herb garden behind the workshop? I wonder why. I thought we'd be much further away. After engaging in that battle, I knew it'd be difficult to travel all the way back. Oh, it was you. So I connected the exit here. Mr. Keith, at the end, what was with that keeper thing? I only drawn a rough conclusion, but it's not something you have to worry about. Alchemy has created many things of that kind in the past, that's all. For now, just get your rest. You probably still have a lot to do, but for a while it wouldn't hurt to just spend some time with your sister. Mr. Keith, thank you so much for everything. I really wish you'd give up that smoking habit, though, but well, it is what it is. Luckily, it coincided with my own plans. There's no need for gratitude. I'll be going now. Farewell. Oh, bye. That man seemed like a nice person. Do you know him? Yup, he's kind of like my synthesis teacher, but yeah. I think Mr. Keith is a nice person too. Well, we should go home, to the workshop. Pana is waiting for us too. We left Pana in the city, so I don't think that's true, Ayesha, but sure. Rather more of a mass dying. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so what are we going to do about that grave? Neo's like, hey, whose grave is this? Well, it was yours for the past 3 years. Now we're at this point, I want to say, this game is really fucking good. Oh, it's showing all the flowers we got. Got it. And then all the Neo encounters. But I don't know where I put it. I'll have to think more about that. Obviously, we're not entirely finished because we still have to figure out our ending. It's just that the main story's done. So now, similar to Maruru, where it's like, we were done and then we got to spend the last year figuring out what ending we're trying to get. It's the same idea here. But in terms of its core story, Ayesha's really fucking good. So I don't know where I place it yet. I'll worry about that when the credits actually do roll at the very end of this. But I had a really good time with this. This is, like you know, sort of for a reason. But I'm really excited to get to Escher and Logi now. I've said it before, but like part of the reason why I was hesitant with Dusk was because I knew the time limit was stricter. And although I could feel it, we still got through. Like, we only just broke into year 3. We're literally, like, the first month of year 3. It's difficult, but it is fun. Yeah. So, like, we still have a whole year to do it. But then equally, I know I could have built the team better. I could have organized things better. I probably could have squeezed in a bit more alchemy than I did. I kind of let alchemy fall by the wayside, which, yeah, is a thing. And also, if I didn't get those shoes, we'd probably be way deeper into year 3, because I got those shoes relatively early on. And considering it halves the travel time, if I added it up, we would be a lot closer to the end of the time limit. This brings back so many memories. The view hasn't changed a bit. Even though Sis and Pana have grown so much bigger. Neo, there you are. Let's eat some breakfast. Oh, sorry, Sis. I didn't even help. Don't worry. You've been gone for a while. It sure is nostalgic, isn't it? Yep. She got bigger too. She used to be just a calf. You were missing for 4 to 5 years. She's all grown up now. Shoes. Driving equipment. I mean, I got lucky early on. And I will keep saying this because I do genuinely feel like it helped. Early on, I got good drops and got, like, not, like, the best shit ever, because ultimately we eventually replaced everything with, like, properly made stuff. But, I got lucky early on with good drops of armor and whatnot to kind of let me cruise through a lot of the early game. Like, there was no fight that was particularly too difficult outside of, like, a couple instances with the slags. And then by the time it got to a point where those lucky drops weren't good enough, I had enough of the map explored and enough resources at my disposal that I could start just making better shit. But I will say though, because there's no actual blacksmith to make new weapons in this game that I know of, I might have just somehow missed them, but whetstones and dyes are important. Don't underestimate how important they are. Whetstones and dyes, there's a whole, like, bunch of stuff in your equipment that'll have question marks on them. Using whetstones and dyes reveals them, and that's how you get really good shit on your armor, because it's always been there, you just need to reveal it. Like, the rainbow shirt we got from Fortress, and we just got another one from beating Yggdrasil. The rainbow shirt had an insane amount of extra buffs on it that kept Ayesha pretty comfy in terms of, like, health during that last encounter. I thought if you get a decent whetstone and some decent dye, which to use it when you make it, you literally just go into your container or basket and click on it and then click used and then pick what armor or weapon you want to use it on. You can really get a lot out of a little. She's strong and dependable too, right? I learned to do more synthesis and I met more people too. I see. It seems like I'm the only one who's left behind. That's not true, Neo. You're gonna grow from now on. You'll meet lots of people and see lots of things. Your time starts now. Lots of people? That sounds exciting. Can I ask you one thing? I want you to introduce me to your friends. Of course. Oh, please tell me it's gonna, like, take me around and be like, hey, here's Linka, here's Marion, here's Mariette. What? I have to stay home? Sorry, there's so much stuff I have to do. To make up for it, I'll bring back a souvenir, okay? No! I want to be with you! I want to go too! But, I mean, I'll come back every now and then, so, okay? No! Neo's like, dude, you just fucking saved me, now you're ditching me here, bruh! This isn't good, but I guess staying here all alone would be lonely. Then how about this? I can't do it all the time, but occasionally when I'm not busy with work, I'll take you along too. How about that? If I said no, would that cause problems for you? Maybe just a little. Then I'll make do with that. I don't want to make things harder for you. Neo. In exchange, you have to come home every day that you can. And introduce me to all your friends. Neo, okay, it's a promise. I'm glad Neo understood. Now I need to get back to my job for today. Neo can now join your party. A nice smell coming from Ayesha's workshop. I wonder if Ayesha's at this workshop today. Okay, let's do our best as always. Sis, did you forget your lunch? No, I put it in my bag. Huh? Oh, it's not there! Hello, you're more enthusiastic than usual. Oh, Ernie, welcome. Oh, Ernie, long time no see. Ah, so you two are both at this workshop today. Ernie, I would have expected a little bit more of a reaction. Oh, Neo's back. Oh, it's been like 5 years. How you doing, buddy? Like, come on. They've got you two today. There's some stuff to do, so we're here for today. Ernie! Ernie! Where's my souvenir? Oh, Neo, okay, I brought them with me as always. Yay, love you, Ernie! Yeah, you sure love sweets, Neo. Neo, you can't eat them all at once or you'll get cavities. What? It'll be fine, my teeth are sturdy. Goodness, cavities are a real problem, you need to be careful. It'll be too late to brush your teeth after you get a toothache. Don't treat me like a baby. Your workshop isn't complete without Neo. Even if this is just a dream, it's making me happy. I hope this scene comes true in the future. Dream? Ernie? Yeah, because Neo is at the workshop. Fucking... Oh, right. Now it makes sense why he's being so, like, casual about this. He thinks this isn't real. He's like Claudia at the start of fucking Silent Hill 4. It's like, oh, this is just a dream. What does it matter? I'm sure the real me is still sleeping and having a fun and happy dream. This all makes sense as long as I think of it like that. Oh, I totally forgot, Ernie. I'm so sorry. Oh, I see. Ernie, I came back. Sorry for making you worry while I was missing. Huh? So does that mean that this isn't a dream, it's real? Yeah, I made you worry so much, but I totally forgot. Oh. Well, welcome home, Neo. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm happy to see you again, Ernie. Neo, you haven't changed a bit since you've been gone, so I thought it was a dream. I'm sure you have a hard time with food and stuff. There's a reason for that, but it's a long story. Let's have some snacks where we tell you all about it. I'll prepare some tea too. Okay, I have lots of things I need to tell you too, about everything that's happened while you were gone. It's a promise. Oh, the music's suddenly way happier at the Atelier, gee. Can I interact with the barrel yet? Why do you have to save Neo before the game lets you interact with barrels? What the fuck is this shit? Anyway, we picked up a new book whilst we was in, like, the end of days. What are your stats like? Oh, you're very well-rounded, Neo. I mean, there's a slight problem in the fact that you're not them, but you are pretty damn well-rounded. Best game now, yeah. Do you know what I found fucking hilarious when I learned about it? Is, depending on the Atelier game, some speedrun categories, the speedrun will be invalid unless you interact with a barrel. Atelier Marie is actually one such example. Like, the fastest speedrun in the game is something like 4 minutes, and half the reason it's 4 minutes and not like 2 minutes is because you have to go to the bar and interact with the barrel for your speedrun to be valid. And I'm just like, that's fucking insane. Why? Why? Happy memories make you happy. Neo's returned to our workshop. I'll never forget this day. Neo, who I thought I'd never see again, is smiling right in front of me. There is no greater happiness. I'm glad I rescued Neo from the cradle that protects life. I searched for glowing flowers, travelled all over the place, and was finally reunited with her. In this workshop, with Neo and everyone else, we can spend calm days together. It'll be wonderful. Neo hasn't grown at all since she disappeared. I'm looking forward to the future, making medicine together, eating together, sleeping together. I'm really happy to be getting back to a normal life. Oh, that would be nice to save up for as well. Virility. Recover all HP and MP when on the world map. I still haven't got Neo in the rain, but... So, we started on the, April the 4th, and we finished on April the 8th, exactly 2 years later. So our journey took 2 years and 4 days. That's not bad going. Oh, trophy unlocked. A bouquet of memories. You've collected many memories, but your journey still continues. Okay, so that's probably for getting, like, at least 2/3 of, like, all the memories. Oh, Neo, I wish you were better. I mean, it's great that you're all-round and your resistance is fantastic, but... And also, friend level starts at 100, because of course it does. And the thing is, if you end up losing to Yggdrasil, you got a book that came with like a whole new medicine. A medicine they say God made. Makes diseases, maybe diseases would disappear completely if I make a lot of these. Oh, we need a Dunkelheit though, but you get what I mean. It's like, you can start getting some really high quality stuff to make the difference. But yeah, these whetstones and these dyes, we didn't even get the best dye, but they were very helpful in like building us along. What's the forbidden capsule? A medicine's so strong it became forbidden. I don't care, as long as it cures illnesses, I should still be cautious. That also requires a Dunkelheit. I wonder where you get them. Like, where they're hidden in this game. Because depending on the game, some of them are really annoying, and some of them are really easy. Whoever it was in Atelier Ayesha that just went, hey, let's just make them appear at the end of the first major area, was just like, okay, psycho. Like, sure, I'll take it if you make it that easy. It's literally just in the water, but it's only like in the water in like the mornings. But once you know it's there, it's very easy to just go get. Use the wing to return to a familiar place in an instant, but it's limited to places with cauldrons. Oh, is this quick travel? Hang on. Is this the ability to warp between our ateliers? Return to base. Let's find out. If I... Actually, let me save before I use it in case I waste it and it only takes you back to this one or some shit. And also, I'm going to save on a different file, knowing that we are safe for the rest of the game. All we're going to be doing now for the... Because we've got to still get through all the year 3, is just clean up, basically. Just see what we can do, what we can find. But let's see if this works the way I think it does. It does. You can go to the Zweiturm from here as well. Interesting. So we can go from here to... music? What is with what is with the end game of this game? Just like ripping out the guitar whenever they can. The final dungeon was super peaceful, but the final dungeon normal battle theme had the electric guitar. The final boss theme had that really, really like sick ballad with the electric guitar at the end. Now the new Atelier theme's got this bouncy guitar in it. Like, come on. But yeah, we can go to about everywhere. So this is actually sick. Let's get over to... Wow, it works instantly. That's insane. That's just like, we're here now. Oh, it's Miss Odelia, and she's at Marietta's store. I wonder what she came here to buy. I came here since I've heard that a new book has been put out for sale. A new book? Do we have something like that? I heard that it's a very rare book regarding alchemy. You could be talking about World Treasures by Harry Alton, would you? That is precisely it. I'd like to take one, please. Oh no, Odelia, it's not the book you think it is. It will become a really rare book that is written in present times after alchemy is declined. I won't stop you if you really want it, but I don't think you should buy it. You'll only be wasting your money. But it's not about money. This contains valuable information, so you cannot put a value on it. You think? Well, can't guarantee the contents of this book. To collect various books was the order I was given by Master. I'm not really sure about this, but you're sure, right? You won't regret it? It's a book, so you can't just come back and return it later, okay? I tried to tell you beforehand, okay? Mary's like, are you really sure you want a fucking Harry book? I am fully aware. Okay, if you say so, I'll sell it to you. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, Ayesha, are you here to shop as well? I just came to stop by. I'm pretty much a regular at this store. I see. Like I said, once we're done, like when the credits are rolling, because I've only got so much to talk about, I will look up what all the other endings are, so I can just talk to you guys about what all each of those endings are. I know the Keithgriff ending is that you pursue alchemy further and just hit the road with him, basically. The only part of the questline, because I actually did a good chunk of it, the only part of the questline is you have to keep on returning to the library, basically. You have to keep on returning to the library, and every now and then there'll be new scenes and new events, and eventually there's a thing where you need to go find him to help out with a few other bits and bobs, and then once you do, Odelia will start referring to him as her master, and he will eventually cave in and become playable. And then I think there's like one more thing you have to do after he joins your team, and then then like you're good. But because I didn't have him join, that was like the last step I skipped. But equally, like I said, I'm not that fussed. The idea of the main character continues to pursue alchemy being the ending is like the ending of so many fucking Atelier games that like I am not interested in getting that one, you know? So many fucking Atelier games ending is just they continue to pursue alchemy. It's like, come on. But I won't be doing like another playthrough anytime soon, if that's what you're asking. I'll leave the save before the final boss if I ever feel the mood to try different things out, but outside of that, no. Once we're done and the credits roll, whatever ending I get, now it's not the bad ending, I will ride with what we get and move on to other things. Nice story. It's very rare to sell a book about alchemy. To be able to obtain such a rare book like this, I guess this generation is not so bad after all. Let us go buy some sweetbread to celebrate. I wonder if Mr. Harry would be happy to find out his book was added to the collection of an ancient library. Oh, you know what I should try and do? I've won every competition so far. I should make sure I like participate in the last one, because there's a reward in it if you can do all of them. And we've managed to do every single one that's been available to us, I think. I don't think I've missed any. Oh, Marion wants to see us. The fact it says time limit delayed, and the gold hive is only available, as far as I'm aware, in the final dungeon. How quick do they expect you to get into the final dungeon? Like, be real here, guys. Oh, you know what I should do, actually, before I get too far? Look at these rainbow shirts. And this is, like, pre-buff, because, like you see, property says mystery, because you need to apply a dye to make that happen. Oh, you don't lose these when you use them, so I only need to make one. Okay. But when you factor in most endings would be done hard mode with it. I would say, like, if you're going for endings, leave hard mode till last, because like hard mode only asks you to get to saving Neo. So it's like you're just putting extra workload on yourself to do the rest afterwards. I feel, at least. Let's make a die, actually. Oh, what's the Mirage Mirror? Hazy mirror makes it hard to see yourself. If you stare at it, a different person's face appears. What? Actually, no, I don't want to use the Time Guard flower because, like, we only got it from the final boss, and I don't know if there'll be an instance where it will show its face again, so let's not do that. Clean up and do a third playthrough. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so let's break this open. Jesus! All ailment resistance plus 20, physical resistance plus 5, all stats plus 6, and then the physical resistance from the dye I put on was another plus 12. The rainbow shirts are cracked, dude. I swear. Civic Game Facts Guide, fairs. Oh, sis, welcome! Huh, Neo? Fancy ones you're accustomed to, remember the ancient old. I'll type something out. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Well, I heard that I could open up a shop here, so I'm trying it out. I'm selling stuff that I gathered, like medicinal herbs. Yeah, I know what you mean. You're really good with putting things into action. I haven't heard about this yet. Sorry, I just wanted to help you out. You know how you're always helping me? So I thought maybe I could do something special with the sales from this shop. Neo, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just happy to have you by my side. I'm happy to be by your side too. So I want to do something for you, since you're always doing your best. And I'm going to do my best with the things that I can do. Oh, Neo, you're such a good girl. Then maybe I'll take this. Okay, there's 75 coal. Oh, so you're going to charge me as well? Of course. I'm going to securely save up the sales money. When I have enough money saved up, I'll give it to you. Then I feel like the money's just going to go back and forth between you and me. If you just think of it as putting it into savings, you'll be fine. So come buy lots. Alright. What are you selling, my adorable little sister? Medicinal leaf, hard jagged, silver hives, grass, moonlight grass. Oh, you sell your own medicinal patches. Is that fucking Dunkelheit? You sell Dunkelheits? Holy hey. Oh, you can buy, but they're limited, so once that's gone, it's gone. Oh, hey, I'm buying this. We need MP recovery like yesterday. How do I have no trio taunts? I feel like it's like one of the earliest things you get in like any fucking Atelier game. How do I have none? Oh, that reminds me. If I want to do the Atelier of Ayesha. Yeah, fair enough. We need to restack these. Hey, these are really good for just good damage. I want to talk about equipment that I think is mandatory. Well, not mandatory, but just very helpful to have from my perspective. The Crystal Charm maxed out because it boosts elemental resistance and then non-elemental magic resistance, so any magic attacks you take way less damage from. The Power Totem because it does the same but for physical. The Himmelschmeck, or Shehenk, or however you pronounce it, because it stacks, so you use it once and then it comes back and hits more and more times. So yeah, for free, so it gets 3 more hits after you use it, so it's good to just kind of use and forget. And then lastly, the Exabomb for raw damage. Like, the Lightning Stern is good because it can stall the enemy, like, you know how it does in the Mysterious games. It's not as effective as I felt like, you know, stalling enemies was in Mysterious. I felt like in Mysterious you could really, like, abuse it. If I buffed this more, it can slow down the opponent, but I didn't, so that might be an option. But genuinely, this, and this, they're like the main three, and then this for like constant damage. I find everything else is like. But yeah, they're the ones that are like super worth it, I think. Drop attack. Whoops. These are... Okay, care recovery is always helpful. Where's my 1-drops? There they are. And then where's my totem and my crystal charms? There we go. Even though we found a guide. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, from my experience, as someone who did... So I didn't follow a guide, I glanced at a guide every now and then to make sure I was on the right track. And thankfully, every time I did, it seemed like I was. I probably got further away from, like, the guide's estimate, but the fact that we, like, got, like, 1 or 2 flower buds off of what we needed from for, like, the later half of the game, and yet, in spite of that, I was only, like, a week behind where the guide was, that was very reassuring. That I was on the right track and doing okay. That was extremely reassuring for me. Oh, right. Do you remember that village I had you investigate before? Well, I mean... Yeah, I'm just interested in beating it and getting a positive ending and moving on. I'd keep in mind, like, there are very few Atelier games outside of Rise of 1 and 2 that I've platted. And that's only because those games are pretty easy to plat. And only have one ending to worry about. I know a lot of people have told me Toturi is actually pretty easy to plat when you know what you're doing. And so's Sophie 1, but I'm just like, eventually. I'm also still conscious about, like, the fact I'm on 99 plats. So I want to think really hard about what I make my 100th. Extreme degree, that's fair. So I need to figure out where I put this in my list, because for those who don't know, since, you know, since Lulua and Maruru, I've gone on to play, I don't know, the entirety of the Atelier Iris saga, both Mana Kamiya games, and 4 of the 5 Artonico games. The only one I haven't played is because it never released outside of Japan, that being Seal No Surge. And so my list grew a bit. Of like my gusts, like from best, like worst to best list, it grew a bit, so it's going to be a bit harder to try and fit it in now. It's just a plat, Fierce being first, fair. Oh right. Do you remember that village I had you investigate before? Oh, you mean Halos village? That was like when I first. That was when I. No, she does say that was like when. Okay, she's got a little bit of slang in her. Got it. That was like when I first met you and Linka. Yep, I heard that people started returning to that village recently. I mean, the Riser 1 is easily the easiest, because you really don't have to do too much, and the hardest trophy for it, you can circumvent because of the DLCs. Crafting something of 999 quality is very easy when there's a DLC where every item within it has items of 999 quality. It's very easy to then craft something out of it of that quality. And Riser 2 takes a bit more work, but that one still really wasn't hard at all. And Riser 3, the only reason I haven't platinumed it is because I can't be bothered to do, like, the last couple trophies. But you know me, I would rather keep playing until I enjoy it instead of playing until I don't. And I genuinely enjoy Riser 3, but the stuff that was missing seems like it would just burn me out, so I was just like, I'm good. I'm good at coming away for now. I do want to play it a little bit before Yumiya comes out, just to kind of get back in the spirit of how the modern Atelier games play. Even though I know Yumiya is going to be different, you know what I mean. Like, just kind of get back into the vibe of it. Yeah, but then you know what I mean. I know Lulua is technically easy to plat, you just need to beat the super bosses. That's like the only big hurdle. It's just, holy shit, the super bosses. I haven't done it yet, and I keep on forgetting to go back to it. Now that I think about it, the villagers were in the same place as Neo. I didn't even really think about that, but I wonder if Mr. Keith did something. I thought you'd be a little more surprised. Oh no, that's not true, it's great to hear. Yes, although now I have to reinvestigate the place. Oh well, I'm sorry. Huh? Why are you apologizing? Oh, you're so weird. It's a good thing that thanks to alchemy the villagers were able to return, but we've created more work for Marion. Now, I like Riser 3 a lot. I just prefer Riser 2. Oh, delayed. Post game. That's fair. Let's go stretch our legs. Oh, hey, that's the... Hey, if you want to go all the way back to the end of there. Also, I want to just put it out there that I fucking called it. I was like, oh, I can't wait for the dungeon to be somewhere up over here. I said it's going to be on, like, the far east side of the map. It's going to be somewhere over here. Because she fell off a cliff. Neo fell off a cliff exploring. So I saw this, I saw all these mountains. Like, oh, I bet she fell off something over here. And it's, like, nearish. So... But okay, but also it's worth mentioning then, to get access to this, you do need to explore down here. So I'm glad I detoured to do that. Last stream, there was a point in time where I didn't know where to go, so I came back and just explored out over here. I'm glad I did so, because I didn't realize, because we would have had to go through here to get back round to Yggdrasil otherwise. Okay, he wants to talk. There's something there. Oh, I think the library, I would have thought for sure. I know, stop mentioning her. Yeah, Homunculus wants to see us. I can actually go make the time for her now. The only reason I never made time for her is because it takes 12 fucking days to get over to her. And I was just like, no, there's a time limit. But now the time limit's a lot more graceful because it doesn't matter. If we hit year 4 and we haven't done anything, then what does it matter? We've still got a good ending. We just haven't got a specific ending, you know? Let's go see what this is. I know we can use the feather to warp, but there's places I want to go on the way, so we might as well just go check this. Let's see what's up with him. Ayesha, do you have a minute? I have big news. There was a village near Virusburg where all the villagers disappeared overnight, but recently all those villagers came back. It seems so, I heard about that too. So, you knew about it? Well, it did create a buzz. Very fighting. The biggest thing for me is that I like Riser 3 because it feels more like a genuine continuation of Riser 1 in terms of like its theme, tone, and general feeling. Riser 2 is just a really fucking good Atelier game though. Like that's the difference. It's like Riser, Atelier game, Riser again. That's how the trilogy works, it feels like. And I know why Riser 2 felt so different from Riser 1 and 3. It's because you're in a city. Riser 1 and 3, being able to go back to your, like, quirky little island village with, like, you know, the secret mechanisms underneath it and all that stuff, it feels very homely and very naturally nostalgic because it feels very local. And so then it stayed that way for me, like, the whole time I was playing through it. Whereas Riser 2, since you never go back, it didn't feel that way. I mean, tonally, yeah, but I equally get Riser 2 wanting to do what it wanted to do, and it being a middle piece. The only real gripe I had with Riser 2 is the same gripe I had with Riser 3, which is where it feels like there are some character arcs that are just getting nudged back more and more for, like, things to be solved in the future. And the fact that we finished Riser 3 with only Riser's story arc being completed kind of cemented my point. It's like, you know, I know I keep going back to it, but like Claudia's mum never got better. She never found a cure for her mother. She's still looking. That's never resolved. It's why Ryza and Claudia don't travel together at the end. It's because Claudia's doing it for herself, and it's her own spiritual journey that she must do. So Ryza can't go with her in that sense. But she still hasn't reached a conclusion to it, and it's like, will she ever? Well, then what about our Tao and Paddy? They're like, because of Paddy's father being a miserable little shit, she's literally landlocked as punishment for Tao not getting back to his studies. So that's a loose thread. What about, oh, I forget his bloody name, the lanky, bulky McGinger, who had like the alcoholic father. I forget his name. Lent? I think that he's still looking for his mother straight up. That's not finished. That's not a story arc that's been wrapped up. Yeah, Lent. That story arc's not been finished. There's a lot of story arcs in the Secret Saga that haven't been wrapped up outside of Rises. And I know why. They're doing it so then if they ever come back, they have threads they could feed off on and kind of work off of. But I wish there was a little bit more resolved outside of just Riser. I know why they did it, and I respect why they did it, because I understand from a developer's point of view, it's giving them doors to access when they come back to it. But the fact that it's only really Riser, I mean, fucking... I take that back. Boss is like 99% complete. His story arc is 99% done. You can put the last 1% in for yourself. He's gonna get married, but only once the underworld is fixed. Well, the underworld is being in the process of recovering, so you know it will eventually. So you know that's just an inevitability that he and Kilo, was it, are gonna get married. The stories is... Speaking of, I hope either Yumiya or Reina RW have interesting male characters again, because I feel like it's very hit and miss whether the blokes in Atelier games are remotely interesting or not. And I have, like, the Yumiya characters do look interesting, like having a bit more of a crazy dude and then having a loyal knight. It's like, okay, sure, the crazy dude might be interesting, mixing it up, and loyal knight is pretty standard for Atelier, so that's pretty traditional. But Reina RW has a male protagonist option. Similar to Escher and Logi, it's going to have a female and male protagonist option. And that intrinsically makes me go, oh, maybe they'll do a bit more then. It's like, actually, boss would be... That would be funny. Because you know what it would be as well? It'd be poetic, because he spent the whole first Atelier game like being really fucking dismissive and antagonistic towards anything to do with alchemy. If he suddenly then became an alchemist in like the 4th Secret game, it'd be like, okay... But no, I still stand by the fact that I really want Secret 4 to have us play as one of the Underworlders. I think that would be more interesting personally, but that's just me. I think the Underworlders, there's a lot of untapped potential about their history and their world, and I think it would be a nice, like, happy twist to trick the player into thinking they're in, like, Riser's world at the start of the game, but then actually reveal they've been in the Underworld the whole time, but it's recovered enough that it's convincingly the real world again. You know, I think that'd be like a really like positive twist to show how much the effort of the Riser games actually did for saving the other world, the Underworld. Of course, maybe. It's quite frequently now. Villagers disappeared and then all of a sudden reappeared. This is the perfect subject matter for a song to be passed down through tradition. Randen, could you be writing a song about that? Exactly. I want to teach people about what happened in that village through song. That is my goal right now. When I disappear from this world, someone will play the melody that I've left behind. That's when all my effort will pay off. Ranan, I didn't know you thought about things like that. In a world 100 of years from now, it would be amazing if your music is still being played. I think an Atelier game without alchemy would be like Pokemon without the Pokemon. Like, it would feel like, what am I even doing here? Yeah, we prove that we lived in this era. Proof, to be able to leave proof behind. Music's amazing. I mean, it'd be interesting in like a spin-off. Maybe, but not necessarily a main line. Oh, yeah, but that's a film, first of all, and secondly, it was weird. I like Joker, I'm not going to pretend I didn't, but it was definitely a standout. It's a shame Joker 2 kind of destroyed all the momentum the first one made. there's anything I can help you with, I'll gladly do it. A legendary told. Oh, also, getting back to track on this game, I think when it comes to endings, it's similar to like some of the island games where basically when we get to the last day, it'll come up saying what do you want to do, and you'll come up with a list of all the endings you unlocked, and then you pick the one you want. Hey, Ayesha and Panda! I think there's going to be a lot of scenes with her now I found her in that one random corner. Nanaka, yay, we got to meet again. Hello. I was just thinking it'd be great if Ayesha was here. And then I actually saw you. I think the problem is, though, with that idea, like what you're saying, is the fact that too much of Ateliers' DNA is built around its alchemy. Even like the more story and more moody focused ones, like the later Iris games or like Monokamiya, I still think would kind of fall apart if the alchemy system wasn't there. Even though like alchemy is definitely put by the wayside. Like even in Rise of 3, even though Rise of 3's alchemy feels a lot more, to be blunt, situational, like it feels like you just kind of do it every now and then for shits and giggles. If it wasn't there, I think the game would be infinitely worse off. I think having boss be more central is a good idea, but having alchemy be removed from it, I think is a step too far that I think would just do too much to put me off it. Difference is changing a gameplay scheme and changing a core mechanic your entire franchise is built around are very different things. Changing from turn-based to still turn-based but it's more active, and then going to more of like a still active but much more involved route with Yumiya by the looks of it. Because it's like we've mentioned before, Rise is not action, it's ATB, it's active time-based. But that's different. Changing how the gameplay works. Sonic has changed gameplay style almost every other fucking game, yet they're still all identifiably Sonic because you go fast in colorful locations. If you went really slowly through like these locations, it wouldn't feel like Sonic no matter how else you try and make it fun, and it would lose the identity of what it is. You can change the gameplay system, you can change the idea, but turn-based was not the core of Atelier. Alchemy was at the core of Atelier. Turn-based was just how you did the side stuff, like the battles to survive through it, and then test out your alchemy. The alchemy was the core, not the turn-based at all. The alchemy is always the core of the Atelier games, in all the ones I've played. The core of Sonic isn't the levels, it's the speed. The core of Atelier isn't the turn-based, it's the alchemy. The core of Persona is the dungeon crawling and the social simulator, not the turn-based, which is why they planned to change it, but eventually decided not to. Because they had different things. There's a reason why every Final Fantasy feels like Final Fantasy, but only half of them are turn-based. It's because the core of it isn't the gameplay, and it never has been. Well, I say that the gameplay is in that sense, but you know what I mean. It's not the gameplay as in the action gameplay, it's the creation gameplay. Atelier is all about creation in one form or another, not fighting. Fighting is always the secondary thing to the creation of alchemy. You're always out gathering resources, you're always out then using those resources. So my point is, yeah, they can change the gameplay, they can change the turn-based. The next game could be full action. It isn't, it's ATB, but just quicker again. But it could be action, and it still wouldn't stop it being an Atelier game. If they take away the Cauldron and take away your ability to synthesize, it's not an Atelier game, even if it was turn-based. It's just a turn-based RPG at that point. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the difference between making it the core and not, because it could still just be a turn-based RPG, but it wouldn't be Atelier. But if you take the turn-based RPG and keep the alchemy, it's still Atelier. Nelke still has alchemy, you just don't do it yourself. You just set people up to do it for you. And then you still use those resources to build the town. The alchemy is still a part of that game, even as a spin-off. But then equally, I burnt out on LK, so I think that speaks for itself, that the fact that they lessened the alchemy so much made it feel too less like what I like from the series, and so I moved away from it. Even though I still like that game, don't get me wrong, I genuinely had a really good time with LK, I just burnt out of it. And I never felt that with any other Atelier game, even when I did like 7 in a row when I first got into Atelier. Because let's be real here, no one should have done Sophie, Furious, Lady and Suli, Sophie 2, Ryza 1 and Ryza 2, like back to back to back to back like I did. Like, I was asking to burn out, and yet somehow I didn't. The closest I got was Ryza 1, but that wasn't because I was burnt out of the game, that's because I was sick during like the first half of that playthrough, so I found it really tiring to get up to try and play it. But then once I was better, I like rode through the rest of that game and enjoyed it, had a good time with it. And Ryza 2 I think is phenomenal. But the point is, even with all the genre shifts and all the changes with Nelke, it still proves my point, because the alchemy was still there. It was just different in how they handled it, but it was still there. You still had to gather resources. It's how we ended every day walking down the field. You had to gather resources and then use them to make things. So the identity of the franchise was still kept intact. If that was gone, Nelke would have just been like any other fucking Farmville / SimCity game. Which, to be fair, 90% of it was, but you get my point. They can change the genre, they can change the gameplay loop, but as long as the core alchemy is still there, it is still Atelier, and Nelke still was. I mean, heck, even Blue Reflection kinda sorta had it, but it was just extremely neutered in both Blue Reflection games. Because you only use it to, like, build shit to, like, get dates. Like, you kind of just do it. It's like, oh, cool, you got, like, 6 wood. Congratulations, you've now made, like, a canoe, and now you can get, like, a unique little date with, like, Yuki with it. Awesome. You're like, oh, sweet, hell yeah. But I digress. I want to. I doubt we will, because we still got all a year free to do it. But if I can get this game done today, that would be sick, so I'm going to keep moving a little bit. If not, so it's not the end of the world. It's just like the next stream will be more of like an epilogue stream. Because I want to get to my ending. A lot of friends came here, so I thought maybe you would too. I see. I didn't know a lot of people came here. Here we go. Oh no, hardly any people come here. The friends that come here are the ones that aren't human. I am genuinely super excited for both Yumiya and Resurreina to get back on track. I'm excited for both of them for different reasons. Yumiya because I want to see the start of the 9th saga. I want to see a brand new era of Atelier post-Ryza. Because as much as I love the Ryza games, let's not kid ourselves, they kind of like rode off the coattails of Ryza 1, or shall we be more precise, Ryza's 5's success for a lot of that trilogy. And it's like, I want to... I want to see where they go in a post-Ryza world. Like, to see what lessons they learned from those games. Because from the gameplay we've seen, it looks infinitely more interesting than the Ryza games' gameplay. And it's because it actively encourages hot-swapping party members in a lot more of a natural way than the Ryza games ever did. Like, I don't think anything will ever top the hot-swapping that Sophie 2 had. Sophie 2's hot swapping felt so natural that you just do it all the time. Like, it felt like all 6 of your party members were one, like, connected mass. In a sense, like, everyone had a purpose, everyone had something to do in the party, and so everyone was within the flow of it. And Yumiya looks like it's going to get as close as it can without sacrificing the ATB style. But it does look like there's a lot of bonuses and a lot of extra things that are only there through you swapping. And it looks like a very, like, positive enforcement to keep swapping instead of negative reinforcement to keep swapping. And for those who don't know, there are some games that do negative reinforcement, and negative reinforcement is like, oh, if you use this character too much, they get tired. Or, I mean, the simplest negative reinforcement to make someone swap is MP running shot. But you get what I mean, things like that. Oh, they get tired, or their stats have lowered, or their weapon durability is reduced, things like that. They're negative reinforcements to make you change. But Yumiya seems to be leaning on more positive reinforcements, as instead of your character getting weaker, swapping makes the next character you swap to stronger. So it's more you keep on going up and up and up if you keep on doing swaps instead of you go down by not swapping, which I think is just a better way to do it. Graphic. I mean, I like both. I mean, ultimately, we always have to acknowledge that of the franchise sales, the entirety of Atelier and the entirety of Gust, over a quarter of the entire company's legacy sales were the Riser trilogy alone. And when you consider, you know, like they're on the 26th and 27th Atelier game coming up, that's also including the mobile game. That's also including Blue Reflection and its mobile game. That's also including, like, you know, Artonlico and fucking Knights of Azure and Trinity and everything else that I'm probably forgetting. The Riser trilogy was monumentally successful. We talked about it before. Riser 3 did 2 million fucking units. That's insanely successful for Atelier. So yeah, I think Riser's trilogy and its DNA are going to be present moving forward regardless, because that's money on the table if you didn't, you know? Like, that's money left on the table if you just kind of say, no, we're not doing anything like that ever again. Like, come on. So I expect Yumiya to borrow some, but I generally think it's smart on them to have Res Lorena alongside it. And also kind of wild that they've got 2 mainline Atelier games coming out in a year, next year. Because, like, I think Yumiya, like I said, Yumiya is going to be ATB, we've seen that. It's going to be, like, seemingly fully open world. Yumiya has a gun, and I'm just like, hell yeah. And you can, like, snipe things off of rocks, so you can also catch enemies from before. It's also got stealth mechanics borrowed from, presumably, Blue Reflection Second Light, because that also had sort of, like, semi-stealth mechanics. Even though I'm hoping they'll be more fully realized, because Blue Reflection Second Light stealth mechanics are a little basic. Whilst I'm hoping this will be more, like, ingenuity and, like, more involved, which it probably will be, because Gust have a good track record of introducing things and then really expanding on them in like, subsequent entries regardless. So I trust in them to, like, make more of it and make it more interesting and make it work. The whole cast looks interesting, and just everything about the game looks like I'll have a good time with it. And I really like the story premise of her village getting burnt down and her mother getting blamed for it, and she's out to find answers to find out what really happened. But Res Lorena RW, we don't know much about it other than it's 2 protagonists, a girl and a boy, and you get to pick which one. It's going to be more traditional in terms of its design. And it also comes out next year, and that's about it. That's all we know. That it's going to have 2 protagonist options, and it's going to be more traditional. And we don't even know what they mean by more traditional. The teaser makes out that she's, like, you know, a town girl doing quests around town. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that seems pretty traditional. But we don't know if that means turn-based. We don't know if that means time limits. We don't know if that means, like, how the economy is going to be. If it's going to be more quest focused. We don't know if that means it's going to be multiple endings. You know what I mean? Like, we have so little information on it, and we know why. It's because they're going to focus on Yumiya first, and once Yumiya's out, then they will start talking more about Res Lorena. I was going to say I imagine it will be sort of like Sophie, or like just the mysterious games in general, barring Furious. In terms of its design, like, it probably won't have the time limit, but it will be more focused, like Sophie 1, or, like, you know, everything circles back to coming back to the village. Everything you do in Sophie 1 always circles back to coming back to the village and doing more alchemy and talking to people and hanging out with people. I think it's going to be like that. I'm more curious about, because it's the first... I don't know their names, but, like, the Res Lorena RW, the fact that there's a male option, I think makes him the first male protagonist since Logi. And so that's been a hell of a long time. So it's like, I'm kind of curious about that as well. Obviously, I will play as the girl first, because, come on, it's the same with Escher and Logi. I'm going to play as Escher first, come on. I'm here for cute women. Not men. I'm here for women. Yeah, I think it'll be more cozy too. I mean, like, I'll probably do a playthrough of the male protag as well at some point, just to feel the difference. Assuming it's not like Liddy and Suli. If it's like Liddy and Suli, and it's less pick at the start and more you just swap between them whenever you want, then obviously we'll kind of figure it out like that. But from how they presented it in the teaser, there's two central protagonists, and they both have like their own like journeys, but they journey together sort of thing. So it's like it does kind of feel like maybe you pick which one you want to play and you stick with them. But if it is like Lily and Suli, where you kind of swap between them at whim, then it won't be as much of a problem. But I will go with the girl first if it is just pick one. But genuinely, I'm super excited for the Atelier games next year. I'm super excited for next year in general. There's a lot of things I'm super looking forward to. Tomb Raider 4 through 6 will be a great time, I already know. Death Request Code Z is out in the West next year. Death End 3 will probably be out in Japan next year, which will just be exciting to know is in the ether. Two Atelier games I'm super excited for. They're going to be fantastic, I already know. If I end up liking Ender Lilies in Experiment Week, Ender Lilies' sequel, I think, is soonish. I think that might be next year, so like that's something else to look forward to if I end up liking it. Yeah. Like wild bunnies and deer. This area has lots of water. I stopped by a lot to let everyone take... Oh, excuse me, my throat just went. When I'm headed to Hornheim. So gosh, oh, well, hopefully by the time it comes out to the west, it'll be better. You want to drink some water here too? Then you'll be a better patches. You should go drink with my cows. The water around here is very clean and delicious. But there's some bad water too, so you should be careful. Yup, bad things seep out from the dirt and get mixed into the water. Your stomach will feel bad if you drink it, so be careful. I didn't know there was such a thing as bad water. I'll be careful. My calf mistakenly drank it last time and it was pretty bad. I remember my grandma telling me that this area is a difficult land. Long ago, like hundreds of thousands of monsters sun rotations ago. A poisonous monster lived here. A poisonous monster? Oh, that is scary. Don't worry, it's a story from long ago. It doesn't exist anymore. But that monster's poison is still in the land, and we need to watch out for that. I see, Nanika. You sure know a lot of things. I learned about it from my grandma, and then... Hey, Nanika, we're leaving soon. We should get past this area before the sun sets. Okay, sorry, Ayesha, we need to get going soon. See you later. Okay, see you. I wanted to talk to her a little longer, but I guess it can't be helped. Well, I just have to see. I'm still hopeful. I like everything I've seen on Code Z. Oh, I forgot this area is the fucking, hey, here's our Artonaco track for free. I completely fucking forgot this, like... Oh, it's called Whiplash. How are you alive? What? Thank you. I was just like, what the fuck? What do you want, Ernie? I feel like most of this is going to just be me oh, right. It's just going to be me just bumping into characters. And that's Nanika. No, mechanics. Yeah. Look, I just, like, for me, I'll go into it from the perspective of a Mystery Dungeon fan. Like, what it does right as a Mystery Dungeon game and what it does wrong. I've seen a few things from gameplay that I'm a little bit off with, just because I think, like, they're missing a bit. But it does look pretty solid as a whole. Like, there's little things like, when you enter a big space, the map should also fill the whole big space, so you get information instead of just wandering into the abyss. And from what I saw on Code Z, it doesn't do that. And I'm like, ugh, we'll see. Like, it not filling in the map for tunnels makes sense, but when you go into a big space, in, like, say, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it fills in the entire map floor immediately as soon as you step foot into it, so you can see where debuff floors are, you can see where enemies are, and you can see if there's staircases where the stairs are. Oh, buggy. Fair enough, but I said, we'll see what it is when it comes out in the West. I'm still going to get it. I'm going to get the collectors, probably. Aniko, something wrong? Can you stand? Yeah! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. No, I'm okay. Is something wrong with the cow? Yeah, we were walking fine just now, and then she suddenly lost all of her energy. Poro, what's wrong? Does your tummy hurt or something? I guess fixed. Oh, she's like in so much pain. Sounds like a piggy. Ayesha, what should I do? Maybe it's an acute sickness. Is it okay if I take a look? Let's see her. The area around her tummy is hard. It's like her intestines aren't moving. This is... This isn't a bad illness. That sounds serious. No, this is, well... It seems like it's stuck. It? Well, constipation. Oh, I see. My goodness, I told you a million times not to eat any weird grass. Bad girl. Oh, I know a good medicine. Medicine? Yup. Yeah, it's called laxatives. I don't have any on me since I have to make it differently from animals, but if the symptoms are as light as this, medicinal herbs might do the job. Give me 1 second, I think it's sort of growing around here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm sure these medicinal herbs will do the trick. And they're a little bitter, so I wonder if she'll eat them. Don't worry, she's not picky about her food. She's so greedy, she's a handful. Oh, she ate it, I'm glad. I can see why it's enjoyable. I can glean some enjoyment out of it. I like it. It's why I wish it was easier to access the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, because Mystery Dungeon Sky is the pinnacle of the genre. Even unbiasedly, it's the pinnacle of the genre. It's a phenomenal game. And I wish that was more available, because more people tried it, they'd get into Mystery Dungeons. They're quirky, slow games at times, sure, but once you're in, like, if you get the one that gets you in, you're stuck. Because they will just grab a hold of you. They really will. Like, if you get a good Mystery Dungeon games, they will see, you might, like, especially if it's your first one, you might be like, oh, this is a bit slow, oh, this is a bit weird. But once the hook catches, you're stuck there. You will stay for the end. Good girl. And in Mystery Dungeon Sky's case, there was so many fucking secret dungeons you could unlock, and a lot of them took a lot of chance to unlock. And then beyond it, there was Zero Island. You could genuinely keep playing it forever. It was when you were done, you could stop. Especially Zero Island, because Zero Island is intrinsically designed to make you keep trying it. Because the whole point of Zero Island is that you enter with no items, no equipment, and you're locked to level 1. And it's 99 floors, figure it out. And so it's all about scavenging and figuring out what you can do on the fly as you go. I think my furthest floor was like 86 or something. And the only reason I got stuck is I accidentally wandered into a monster house and got destroyed. Wow, already? Goodness, that's really embarrassing. Maybe her intestines started moving after eating the herbs, and now she wants to do her business. Aye, her business. Anyways, thank you, Ayesha. You really helped me out. No, I'm glad to be able to help. Ayesha, you look like a veterinarian. You look so cool. A veterinarian? That's a great job. Glad she's okay now, but overeating isn't good for you. He's also a quiet trophy. Now then, if I get into it, I'll probably do it because I love fucking Mystery Dungeon games. You've helped Nanaka, thank you. Oh, big brother, how long have you been here? Julius, your bad habit's coming out again. You're hiding your presents too much. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh no, I'm sorry I got scared. Sorry, I just unconsciously hid my presents. But like I said, once Ayesha is done, the next one I'm going to play is Dirk 2. Because we're going to alternate, and then we get to Escher and Logi after that. But that doesn't mean I'm starting it this week. When Ayesha finishes, we're going to be doing smaller streams for the rest of this week, because next week's experiment week, and then after that I'm off for like 5 or 6 days. So like, it would be very inconsistent. Enjoyed Ayesha. So like, the rest of this week, I'll figure out things, like there's still some Vanias I need to play, so we could do a Castlevania stream. Like, there's a few smaller games I could do one-off streams for, yada yada, but you know what I mean, like, I'm not going to be diving into Dirk 2 until I'm back from my break, so that'll be like end of November. But yeah, experiment week will be next week, Monday through Friday. But then I'm going to take Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. Come back and do Genshin, because the Genshin update drops on that Wednesday. And then when Genshin's finished, take the rest of that week off, so I still get 7 days off within it. Because the Genshin update isn't adding story stuff as far as I'm aware, it's just expanding the map, so that should only take a stream or 2. Yeah, I'm really screwed things up. Yeah, fair, dude. But it's more, after this week, I have 2 weeks off of work. And so I want some days to actually have to myself, you know? Like, to not worry about having to get ready for work. Yeah, that did time on you as well. Not have to, like, you know, worry about streaming. Just kind of stick to myself, do a bit of writing, catch up on a few things. You know what I mean? That sort of idea. And also, my mum turns 50 during that 2-week off, so obviously on that day, I'm not going to be streaming. Because I'm going to be spending time with Muma Dearest. In any case, it's a nice opportunity to thank you. Because of Nanaka's job, she can't help but estrange herself from people. I'd appreciate if you could keep being friends with my younger sister from now on as well. Of course, I'm happy to make more friends. Oh, by the way, her questline is one of the endings, like to make Ayesha become a veterinarian. Yeah, and say hello to her, bye. Oh, I've never seen my brother talk to someone for that long before. Like with the Arlen games, there is technically like a true ending, quote-unquote, but to get it, you have to max out friendship with everyone and do every questline, and that includes doing the Keithgriff questline, so technically that ending, I think, is unavailable to us because I didn't do the Keithgriff questline before Yggdrasil. So I'll also be looking up that one as well, so you guys know, because the true ending will probably have some degree of relevancy to Escher and Logi. Everybody outside helping the computer, he wants to... try and arrange it. Fair enough. That long? It says the minimum amount that's necessary to people who aren't related to us. See, could it be that your brother doesn't like other people? I don't think so. I think he's just a quiet guy. He's often by himself in the forest up by the mountains. He doesn't interact with people that often. I guess the same true for me too. What kind of job does he have, since you mentioned forest and mountains? Is he like a lumberjack? Right. Fair. Simply put, he's a huntsman. He's off running after beasts most of the time. And who doesn't love a barbecue? I mean, it's a bit cold here in the UK now, so I think I'd rather stay inside, but yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I'm glad being a funky uncle instead of being an actual parent. I'm okay that like once baby's done with me, I can be done with her and pass her along to mum and dad, you know? Yeah, maybe your brother helped me in some way before. Wish I could have given him a proper greeting. He wandered off as soon as he's done with his business. If I make my friends... If I could... But if you can be friends with my brother, it'd make me happy too. Day without rain. Yeah, no kidding. I see him. Yeah, please. Yeah! Every single time you just get jump scared by the fucking... by the fucking Automnico music. Where is the rain? I want to go see what's doing over in Homunculus. Let's go to Hornheim. I want to save up for It's a Promise. Because getting fully restored the moment I go back to the world map is huge. Balloon Pier. Oh! Oh, never mind, I can't afford it. I was going to say, oh, doesn't it cost like 100 coal? Do I actually have 100 coal? I do not, so let's just see if there's any quests I can quickly go turn in. Hey, do I have what you need? Fuck. Hey, do I have what you need? Fuck. What about you? Oh, I have no bitter muffins, okay. Nice, we have money again. I haven't travelled as much as I wanted to. That being said, I probably am going to, like, not, like, far, but at least take a couple, like, during my days off, just kind of take a couple bits of travelling. Since I've got nothing else to do, I might as well. I have exactly 1 honey, my man. Oh, you only needed 1. Awesome. Thanks for your patronage. Oh, we got silver liquid for it. Okay. Right, let's get this. Neo said that she wanted to go with me. If possible, I'd like to be with Neo, but the journey could be really dangerous. I don't want Neo to be put in danger. I think there's a typo there. But I also don't want her to feel lonely. This is a problem. In the end, I decided that Whenever I had a chance, I'll come home to Neo. I also promised Neo that I'd invite my friends over to meet her. Belle, Regina, Keith, Harry, Fred, Marion, and Linka. Juris, Nanika, Tanya, Adelia, Ranan, Kyle, Ernie. All the cute homunculi. I've made a lot of friends, haven't I? Neo, all of them are great people. I introduced them to you, so please just wait. Alright, now I can afford. Let's go see what the homunculus want. And then whilst I'm there, I can also go on to the Salt Desert and talk to our desert friend. Regina? Not Regina, Marietta. Sparkles delivered, a lot delivered. Sparkle shine pretty, eat sweet, thanks. Very yummy, thank you. No, it was my pleasure. Please come back any time. Oh, hey, Ayesha. Oh, Marietta, are you on vacation? You've come a pretty far ways. No, merchants should always listen to the opinions of their customers in person. So I figured I would do that while I was making a delivery. It's not bad to get out of Virsburg every once in a while. Well, I'm glad I came. Yup, this is a wonderful town. Plus the homunculi are so cute. Yep, I want to come here again. But not for business. Well, then you know what you need to do is not do that. The only things I retweet now is artwork. Genuinely, I'm considering removing Twitter from like my links. Like, people still find it awesome, but like I am on BlueSky way more often, and Twitter is just a cesspit of bullshit. So, are people stupid? I don't know. Tell that to the people that celebrated Elon's wasting $44 billion to buy an app that he then transferred into his own political mouthpiece. And then they celebrated it because they're idiots. I digress. Again, Ayesha is a friend. Marietta is a friend too. We like you a lot. Oh, you're so cute. I love you too. It's such a wonderful place, but the owner still says he doesn't want to come. Mr. Harry is a busy person. That's not it. He was a bit on the butt. He was bit on the butt by a dog when he was young, and ever since then he's been scared of dogs, or any creature that looks like dogs. Oh, is that why? But do you think they look that much alike? I don't think so. Dogs don't walk around on two legs. Either way, he's such a wimpy guy. Yeah, they look more like foxes, size, like fox cat creatures. Oh yeah, fucking elections now, isn't it? Yeah, no. This is a safe space from all that shit. Okay, you have the same old. Oh, it's worth it. Let's go to the Salt Desert. Let's actually go catch up with our friend. We've kind of like left her stranded here. Just like, oh, Ayesha, you came back. It's been a year. I just realized it came up with like the quick. We don't even need to click on the item to use it. When I go to quick travel, it comes up with all the room options, so we can just warp to whenever. Ayesha, I've been wondering about something for a while. Do all city folk wear fashionable clothes like you? Huh? Am I really that fashionable? Yeah, you're so pretty, you're like a fairy. Oh, thanks, but I'm more along the plain side. There are a lot of people who are prettier than me. I see, when I grow up, I want to wear fruity clothes too. Well, what you're wearing underneath is pretty too. It's embroidered. Wow, fucking call her out, why don't you? Oh yeah, city folk dress up, even places you don't see. What, Tanya, where are you looking? Don't look there. Yeah, why not? They're so pretty. I'm sure anyone will show them to... You show them to, will tell you they're beautiful. Fair. What? I don't need this kind of attention. Oh, this is so embarrassing. When I make out this city, I want to be as fashionable as you are, Ayesha. Stop. Oh. Is there anything here that I can try and pick up while I'm in the neighborhood? Okay. Oh, actually, are you selling anything that I want? Yeah. Ooh, we do need some of them. Alright, Tanya, I'm gonna leave, and you're not gonna immediately get like another exclamation point, alright? I can just do this. Oh, she's actually on the map now, huh? Oh, there's something there as well. Hang on. Oh. Ayesha, do you have a minute? I was wondering if you could help me with something. Of course, you can ask me anything. Why are you smiling? I'm just happy that you came to me for help. You're always looking after me, so please ask away. Oh, well, far to the rest of here, there's a girl who's been working really hard. A girl? Does that mean I can assume that this is that kind of topic? What kind of topic? You know, like a girl that you have affections for. Oh, not at all. She's even younger than Neo. No worries. Ayesha, you really do like these kind of stories, don't you? Oh, I'm sorry. She's just a little bit of a hopeless romance. Well, this girl is saving up her money to fulfill her dream, but it seems like she's really struggling to reach her savings goal. I want to help her out in some way, but I just can't think of anything. I see. By the way, what's the relationship between you and this girl? That's normal business relations, although we are friends. I buy what she has in sale, and then I go sell it to the other stores. I see, then there's an easy solution. What would that be? You just have to buy an item from her at a very high price. I thought about that too, but that'll only help temporarily. Plus, I believe that as a merchant, that's something I shouldn't do. I guess you're right. In that case, maybe you could just buy more of her stuff at the same price per unit. No, I can't just buy more than I can sell. No worries, that's where you get to prove your skills, Ernie. I see what you're saying is, but this item is salt. Demand for salt doesn't suddenly increase or decrease, so I'll have a huge surplus if it's simply by a lot. As a merchant, it'd be hard to help her out. Oh, I feel like I haven't helped at all. Wait, a girl who wants to sell salt? Could you talk about Tanya? Oh, Ayesha, do you know her? I met her a while ago, so it's Tanya. I really like to help her out. If you come up with any ideas, could you let me know? I wait for Tanya to save up money. Okay, I'll think about it. Thanks. Well, I'll be going now. I wait for Tanya to make money. It'd be great if people started buying lots of salt. Maybe making salty food popular, but how could I do that? I don't think I can come up with an idea right away, but I'll try to keep it in the back of my mind. How to save. Oh, go see her, right? I think this. Yeah, we need to go fucking see her again. I could do this first. Oh. Oh, Ayesha! I knew it. That's Nanaka's cow. On my way back from a delivery in town. I'm on my way back from a delivery in town. Pana, looks like you're happy to see a friend. Pana's always alone, so she seems excited to meet your cows. I see, that's good. Then let's take them out to eat some yummy grass next time. Yep, food is always much tastier when you have someone to eat it with. Oh, that's the same with us. That's right, whether it be cows or humans, eating together is... Hey, you guys, a carriage is coming, so go line up on the side of the road. Oh, a professional does things so differently. I'm happy to be there also. I'm happy that they're also reasonable. Although there are some mischievous ones. Ernie's cow. What's this? Yeah, with all of you here. What a nice place to meet. Oh, Ernie-san, konnichiwa. Oh, hey, Ernie. Oh, huh? Nanaka, you met Ernie before? You know him too? Ah, I didn't know you two were friends either. We just ran into each other, so we're just having a chat. Oh, what a coincidence. It was some kind of fate since we all have cows. That's right, and Nanaka's cows are amazing. With just one command from Nanaka, all the cows lined up. Oh, really? They can do that? They can do this too. Okay, everyone, about face. Oh, that's amazing. They're so smart. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I know, Pana. You try too, okay? About face. Well, it's not. Then line up. Actually, I don't think you can just line up just one cow. Yeah, I guess you're right. Right, welcome. Right, so we need to go see what she wants. Is there anything else obvious? Oh, we need to go back to the Herb Garden Depths to see what that's about. Oh, we also need to try and fight that dragon again at some point. You know that optional boss dragon that, like, it ate us alive? We need to see if we can vaguely handle that at some point. Hi, Nanaka. Hey! Ayesha, hello! Are you herding your cows today too? Yup, but I have other jobs for today too. Oh, other than herding? Are you hurting like Juris? No, I like weaving cloth, and I also sell the specialities of my village. Oh, so you do peddling too? My cows carry the goods for me. So for today, I'm peddling modern herding. If you want, please take a look too, Ayesha. What do you got? Fortified leather, fermented cheese, silent shoes. Cheese, aged cheese, cow cream, fluffy whip, liquid butter, resonance bell. Okay, by YouTube, get $100 in a month. Hell yeah, dude. What the heck is power of milk? Raises non-elemental resistance. Oh, right. About that. Oh, you should be. Hard work and you're getting something out of it. Yeah. It's similar-ish in pounds over here, so I get it. Alright, I'm saving. Let's go get whooped. Oh, there's a fly on the ground. Oh, it's making them. Oh, sis, hold on. Hee, my grave. Kinda weird to see your own grave. I wonder if I should make an offering. I don't think you need to, since the actual person is here and all. Oh yeah, did we ever explain to her that the cute little toy we gave her was basically a tracker? I don't think we ever actually did. I think she was like, hey, have this cute toy. Yeah, we'll let anyway. You're right. Sis, you came to visit my grave every day, right? Yeah, but I don't consider this to be your grave. If I come here, I might be able to see Neo. It was the kind of impression I had. I know. I was able to see you from my side a number of times. What you're always talking to me about, I listened to all of it. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't notice. No. When I was there, I was really sad and lonely, but every time I heard your voice, it always felt so warm. I'm glad I came here every day. But my grave has lost its purpose now. Yeah, but I think we can leave it as it is. Now that it's all over, I think of it as an important memorial. Yeah, let's leave it. Neo's grave. I thought we just established it's a memorial. What the heck is this? Oh, I have like no fire bombs on me, huh? Whoops. This music, right? That was today's battles is yesterday's battles is today's ingredients. I just don't know why that enemy was there. Hey, I'm coming back out here so I can save, and then we can try and fight in the dragon again. I think the dragon's got to just be that one super boss that we're just not going to beat on this playthrough. Sort of like how in Verona, there was like those optional super bosses that I just never got even close to beating. Oh, I do have some extra bombs. Awesome. Let's just yeet them out. Right, how does this work? An illusion attacks with items. Effect based on item random. Oh, so it just does random shit. Okay, sure, I'll bring it along. Random bullshit go, literally. We lived! So yeah, this is definitely like the super boss. We don't stand a fucking chance. Hiya! Imagine this on hard mode, sure. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna like keep on playing, obviously. When we're like almost done, so like when we're in like the following March, I will come back and give it one last try then. Because that'll be like the latest we can try. If we still can't win then, it wasn't meant to be. I think that's fair to say. Where do I want to warp to? Is there anything? Oh, let's go back to Kyle's because you need to see me. Being that on hard, yeah. Oh, I should have brought cow cream. Oh well. Do I have enough money? Okay. Do I have enough money to go back over to the salt desert? I don't have enough money to buy this thing. 20,000 coal. That's never happening. It's like trying to buy the mercenary in Furious. Like, I don't know if I ever was going to buy the mercenary. It's like 25,000 coal. Where are you? There you are. Right, so about trying to help you make money. Oh, Tanya, you working here today? You seem to be in a great mood. Did something good happen? I'm trying to pay to get Astrid. Fucking, yeah, that was... I'll give you a steep discount because 10,000 coal per trip is a bit too much. Oh, okay, thank you. And it's 9,990. Never forget the damage Astrid did to my psyche. I'm actually on my way to a good thing. I'm going to take a bath. Oh, would you like to join me, Ayesha? Huh? There's a bath in a place like this? Yep, further down from here, there's a hot spring. You can rinse all the sweat off and it feels so nice. A hot spring? My skin does feel all icky from the sand and salt and dust. Yeah, I'd love to go with you. Alright, then I'll take you there. Trophy unlocked, Ernie's long legs. Why is Ernie's trophy on this? You relax your body at a salty hot spring. Ah, this feels so good. I feel like I'm just going to melt away. Being able to see the horizon in all directions, it feels miraculous to take a bath in a place like this. This is how you're going to make money, girl. I just realized. Commercialize this, lady. You want to make money to get off this salt desert? Commercialize the hot springs. I'm sure no one's watching, but being naked outside makes me nervous. Please just relax and enjoy it. No one's trying to watch us. No one even lives around here in the first place. The hot water here has salt in it. So you'll float to the top if you stretch out your arms and legs. I see. Oh, you're right. This is so cool and marvelous. It's springing out from the salt lake, so it's good for treating frostbite and back pain. Plus, it makes it harder to catch a chill after bathing. If it wasn't so hard to get here, I'd tell everyone about it. I see, so it has all sorts of beneficial effects. Maybe it's something in the salt. It's not the same as your medicine, but the power of salt is amazing. The power of... Oh, that's it! Something wrong? If people use salt for more than just cooking like this, it'd sell much better. Use like this? Tanya, I just thought of a great idea. Congratulations! I better go to Ernie right away. But before that, I need to thoroughly enjoy this. It feels so good. How to save. Note made. Different use of salt. I should go tell Ernie at once. Alright, that was worth the trek back. We got our hot spring scene. Holy shit! Do you see how much we just picked up? What the fuck? I was like, Alright, where's Ernie? Hopefully down there. Ooh, contest! Hey, we're detouring. We're gonna do the contest. I'm gonna hand in my fucking salt crystal again and win. And so, I think this is the only way to sell lots of Tanya's salt. I see, medicinal hot spring bath salts. Yeah, that is an interesting idea. Plus, if it's used for a bath, you'll need more salt than you can use to cook with. This plan will totally kill two birds with one stone. And I think so too. Now I need are cute paper bags with written descriptions of the effects before I can sell them. Yeah, but I think this can work. Oh, Tanya will be so happy. Leave it to me. Alright, that is decided. I should prepare the paper bags to package the salt. If you'd like, I can draw the package design and... No, I think I'll go to the hot spring. Oh, I see. Don't act so disappointed. This is an important part of the process too. I need to experience it for myself, or I won't be as persuasive when I'm trying to sell it. Oh, I guess you're right. I totally thought that you were just going to have fun. I'm sure Tanya would want us to commercialize it as soon as possible, so I need to hurry. I'll head there now. See you later. I still feel like he's going to there just for fun, but oh well. Right, let's get there anything I want before I go? But then we'll get back and do the contest. How many do I have? Hang on, what was that? I have 109 milch beans. And then from here, I can just warp. Yeah, and then we'll save. I will use Ye Old Reliable and like rinse the competition. Because you get insanely good rewards for doing it consistently anyway, so it's worth doing. Yep, it's competition time. Yeah, let's do it. And I saved, so if I fail, it doesn't matter. I think this is the 5th one I've done. Because we did year 1 June, we did year 1 December, we did year 2 June, year 2 December. So yeah, this is year 3 June. So there's probably one more after this. Like year 3 December. Fucking Keith Griff's in this competition? Uh oh, we might be in trouble. we might be in trouble. Keith Griff might fucking steamroll us. He's like, here, I brought something actually rare. Uh oh. Yeah, there's All Reliable. Keith Griff, I can see from here, is bringing a bomb. Let's see if we survive. Right, first up will be his item. Let's find out if people like it. It's Mirror. For the mystery, good cause if we're not interested, too big, not interested. Oh, ice looks too hard, looks odd. Wow, ice. It's got wind and fire. Nice quality. Well, hang on. $756, okay. Alright, Regina. Let's see if people actually like your thing. It feels like people never like Regina's items. Oh, wind, oh, wind. I don't really need Jaws. Oh, wind, don't really get it. Oh. Ooh. Oh, no, someone liked it. Oh, someone in the corner is really liking it. I think Nanaka is like the sole fighter for this item. Okay, it didn't do too bad. Just under 600. Alright, now for the threat. Did you say this is completely worthless of my time, yet here I am? Oh, Keith Griff. Oh, buddy. People are like, hey, look, I don't need a coconut stuffed with dynamite, thanks. It's like, what are you talking about? This is extremely important. You all should get this. Okay, yeah, he did miserably. Alright, my turn. Let's see if this fucking salt crystal flower holds out. Nice. We win. Alright, it still held out. We win. Bruh, this is my cheat code, this fucking item. I swear to God. In fact, you can just buy it back afterwards. Alright, I think Keith Griff was last. And we get 20,000k and stone bread. Hey, we can buy that thingy now. Yummy Hill extra large. Oh, the fact that Harry wants to talk is a little concerning. He's like, we need to talk about this fucking salt flower. Stop bringing it. Oh. The view of the sunset from here hasn't changed a bit ever since then. Hey, Mr. Harry, are you out for a walk? Ayesha, a walk. Well, I guess it's something like that. When things don't go well at work, I always come here. This is a great view. It's like my feelings are getting refreshed as well. Yes. I've challenged you at every thrilling treasure contest, but I've lost every battle. I came here because I wanted to reflect back on myself. Where the hell did you get that salt flour? Huh? I know you... Where did you get it? I will pay good money to get it off your hands. You can never fucking use it again. It's a familiar view that I've seen for many years. And now I suddenly remember something about my past. I'll be reminiscing, but would you mind listening to my story? An old story about you? If it's okay with you, I'd love to hear it. Thank you. It's been 30 years since then. Before you were born, this town wasn't as big as it is today, and I was but a child. We had years of bad harvests back then, and there were many years where people didn't have enough to eat. My family has been trading for generations, so we were somewhat well off, but even still, there were many times we had trouble getting food. There was a time like that? Yes, even so, my mother somehow devised a way to make me snacks. Back then, you couldn't eat till you were full, so you probably wanted to at least give me a little taste. Mothers were always so strong, I guess. Anyway, time passed and I became an adult, and the food supply had gotten better. And at the very least, I don't suffer from starvation anymore. However, I still can't forget the taste of that snack that my mother made for me. It must have been an amazing snack, one made with your mother's love. You're right, no treasure can match that taste. Now, let's return to the present, for this story doesn't end in the past. Currently I have lost my former glory, and I'm at the depths of disappointment. Losing to you, my heart has been wounded, and I'm looking at the same sunset as before. My title as the Collector King has become a thing of the past, in the very same past as my mother's snack. I don't know about the latter, but I don't think the first part is true. Oh, there's no need to cheer me up. So basically I'm very depressed right now. To heal this wounded heart, the snack that my mother made for me would be perfect. However, it's very difficult to explain what kind of taste it was, and there is no recipe for it. I was totally at a loss as to what I should do, but then I thought, I know, Ayesha can do something about it, and so I have been waiting for you. Huh? It's not like homemade sweets are my forte. No, from what I've heard, you're able to create various things with synthesis besides just medicine. So about my mother's snack, I thought maybe you could... No, you can do it. There is something only you can do. Please, you and I have a wonderful relationship. Please just help me by recreating that taste. You don't have to beg me. I'm not sure if I can do it, but I'll give it a try. Thank you. I knew you would say that. For me to recover from my disappointments and to pursue new knowledge to the extreme, I need to return to my roots. This is for that very purpose. I'm sure it won't be easy, but I'm counting on you. I couldn't decline. What should I do? I wonder what kind of taste he's talking about. Maybe Mr. Fred will know something about this. I should go ask him. Mr. Fred, I need your help. About baking? I'm sure I know about most things, but if you're asking for my help, does it have something to do with the weird baked goods? Actually, yes. I was asked to recreate the taste of a snack from the past. Oh, this is about Mr. Harry's story. You know about that story too? Yes, he asked me as well. Mr. Harry seems to be telling that story to a lot of people. I had a similar experience, so I want to help him, but I just don't have enough information, so I can't identify the recipe. Use the flour as magic. You used your magic to save your sister. You can spare something for me. You're right, no matter how little it is, if we had more information... How about asking Miss Marietta? She's had the most chances to talk to Mr. Harry, so maybe she might know something. Oh, now you mention it, it does seem likely that Marietta would know something. Yeah, please, go and talk to her. I don't have the courage to speak to her. But it's just asking Marietta a question. Yes, I don't have the courage to do that. So anyway, please, Ayesha. Got it, I'll go ask her right away. Hello, Marietta. I have a question for you. Oh, about that story. I've heard it so many times. I want to know. I know more than I want to. I knew it. Actually, there's more to that story. I don't really care for it, but want to hear it? There might be something related to the snack, so please tell me. And I will just briefly go over it. Young Harry received all the love from his mother, gained knowledge and experience, and inherited the business. Young Harry showed a rare talent for business and became the wealthiest man in town. He fell in love with a beautiful lady and everything seemed to be going well. It's like a fairy tale. But that didn't continue for long. Oh, now I'm starting to get nervous. A few years later, they had their last and biggest crop failure, and the town was in deep trouble. It was like 20 years ago, so I was too young to really remember, but my mum seemed to be going through a tough time. I see. Now, young Harry, who had received all that love from his mother, didn't hesitate to open up his safe. He sacrificed his entire savings to gather enough food to share with the people who were starving. And thanks to him, the town was able to survive the crisis. But he paid a big price for that, and Harry's trading house was on the verge of going out of business. But with all of young Harry's strenuous efforts, it was somehow able to recover. And that led to what you see today. So something like that happened? What about his marriage, or girlfriend, or lover, or whatever it was? I think it's a good story, but seeing Mr. Owner now, it seems kind of fake. But if that story is true, then he's my personal savior, but I guess that story didn't really help at all. Anyway, about the snack Mr. Owner's mother made. I heard it was made from the grounded up beans. It really was simple baked goods. I guess it was popular among the mothers back then to make it for their children. But I'm sure they made it with whatever ingredients they had, so I'm sure it'll be hard to recreate. Just knowing what kind of snack it was is very helpful, thank you so much. Okay, let's go back to Mr. Fred's one more time. I don't think I have what you want, but I can check. I do. What do you want? Oh, hey, Wilbell, how you been doing? I'm definitely glad I got the thing that makes it so background characters get experience. Because then if I do decide to swap, it's not the end of the world. Because Wilbell's like our level. I wish it was standard, but it is what it is. I see. A baked good made from grounded up beans, then. The ingredients were different from the normal, but as a recipe, it seemed to be really ordinary. Yes. You might be able to do something about Mr. Harry's memorable snack. Plus, even I remember that year of that crop crisis. I think I was 12 years old back then. That year, no one had any harvest. This land didn't have much harvest to begin with, so we had no reserves. Many people were starving. And then Mr. Harry entrusted a baker, my teacher, with the ingredients. He went around town, delivering baked bread to everyone. I was also one of the people who received the bread back then. I see. I still remember the taste of that bread. It was the moment I decided to become a baker. I'll never forget how much it moved me, so I chose this occupation. I've always wanted to repay Mr. Harry for his kindness, and this might be my one chance. Can you wait for me for a moment? I'm going to write down the recipe right now. It's done. This is the recipe. However, we don't know the ingredients, so it's not complete. You'll have to try various ingredients and aim to recreate the taste. That's more than enough. I'll take it from here. Thanks. Good luck. I'm rooting for you. How to make the flour muffin. Ah, so you do have to get far enough in Nanaka's quest line to get this. Because you have to get this recipe, I mean. Big milch bean, big milch bean. Now I've got 99 plus of these fucking things. Yeah, me just use the dongle height. No. Alright, see, this is good enough. Okay, it's done. I should give it a taste. It's not fancy or anything, but it's a very kind taste. The unique sweetness is very gentle. It stays with you, but it's very smooth. I'm not sure if this is the snack Mr. Harry's mother made, but it might be the taste he's looking for. I should go take this to him right away. Oh, it has to have comfort taste. Okay. Which you probably get... Oh no, it was on the ingredients. Okay, so we just got lucky then a little bit. Mr. Harry, I brought the snack I promised. I'm not sure if this is it, but please give it a taste. Oh, so it's finally done, as I expected of you, Ayesha. Then, if you don't mind, I'll taste it right away. How is it? What's wrong? Did it taste bad? That's not it. The smell, shape, texture, and this taste. There's no mistake. This is my mummy's taste. Never thought I'd be able to taste it again. I'm deeply moved. I'm glad. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to recreate it. No, you were amazing, Ayesha. The taste that I had forgotten. You splendidly reminded me of it, so thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have a reward that can match this taste. I don't need one. While I was gathering the recipe, I heard a lot of amazing stories about you. That you used so much money to help everyone in town that you risked your own business. I knew what it was like to be starving. I couldn't just stand there and watch children starve. That was all. I'm sure the people you've helped have grown up, making this town very prosperous. I see. Back then, I didn't think that far ahead, but I guess I was able to do something for this town that I love. Mr. Harry, that's such a beautiful story. The one regret I have is that I couldn't show Mummy how splendid I turned out. Mummy passed away before I inherited the business. It was probably because of her long years of hard work. I've wanted to show my splendid appearance to my Mummy, but that could also never happen. But I've been striving to make sure I'll never be ashamed to face her. Wait to stories like this! Sure, Mr. Barry's mother... Harry's mother is looking down from you in heaven. Are you crying for Mummy and me? Oh, you're very kind. Seeing your tears, I'm reminded of my feelings from before. So I'm not ashamed to face Mummy. Today, after eating Mummy's snack, I feel like that feeling has solidified even more. Thank you, Ayesha. No, thank you. Please keep working hard from now on, too. You're right. I'm still young and I have lots to do. Aww. Oh, we're 2 points off that. Let's just try and get that. Yeah, I like Harry's little arc there that we've had. Tastes like mums. I wonder if that's going to lead to like a bakery option ending. I feel like it will. I think this game in general has a really consistent cast. Like, it's one of the most consistent casts since like Sophie 2. In terms of like, there isn't really a character that I think falls by the wayside or isn't interesting. I feel like every character, main or side, is well written and interesting, and adds a lot to the story in their own way. Because Sophie 2, it was insane. Like, Sophie 2, I genuinely miss that cast, because it felt like every single character, good or bad, like, regardless of where they were, meant something to the narrative and were interesting. Oh, what do you want, buddy? House architecture. Well, you take the magic broom. Right, you're there. Oh, right, we should see how this has gone along. The whole fucking salt bath thing. The sickest song, yeah. This, but Ernie, you're such a nice person. Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? Are you trying to get something out of me? That's just what I think. You're always so nice to me. And to Tanya and everyone else without showing more favour to anyone. Well, you could say that I'm everyone's friend, although I'm not really conscious of it. It's probably just in your nature, Ernie. You're a good person. Oh, but still, if I do something good, word of it might go around and it could lead to more business for me. Well, I guess you could put it that way. As hard as it did, yeah. I love when, like, if it hasn't been clear already, my favorite Sonic soundtracks being Adventure 1 and Unleashed. I love soundtracks that are super varied, more so than just being good. Like, I like it that mixed with different elements, different genres and whatnot. And Sophie 2 did a really, really fucking good job of it. Of, like, having its crazy rock ones, but, like, the desert tracks was really cool. The forest was super mysterious. That water palace area you go to in the first area, like, had a real cool mystique to it. I love, like, the dramatic orchestra that, like, creeps in with, like, the final fights. Wish is a beautiful track in itself. No, not Wish. Fucking, was it Aura? I forget the name of the final boss in Sophie 2. Wish is Riser 2. But you know what I mean? Like, I love the variety. Like, it's one thing having a bunch of cool rock tracks, but, like, if that's it, it will be a nice soundtrack, but I won't love it as much as one that feels like every track's good but different. It's why I love, like I said, like, Adventure 1 and Unleashed soundtracks so much from Sonic, because they're so varied. No two tracks feel like one and the same. Put it that way. Oh yeah, it's time to reveal this to you. I think that's what worked with Riser 2 as well. Riser 2 had a good variety of its soundtrack. Like, it had some more rock tracks in it as well, mostly like the last couple boss themes. But it had a lot of variety, and I love the ruins. And I love the music for them as well, because all of them felt different. Reveal this to you. I'm actually a pretty bad person. This kindness is all just an act, and I've actually calculated everything out. I made calculations to ensure that my kindness will be rewarded by having more business. You just came up with that, didn't you? That's not true. I really might be a bad person. Why are you pretending to be bad all of a sudden? How can you be so sure that I'm just pretending to be a bad person? Because you're always smiling, see? You're even doing it now. No matter how I look at it, that can't be the face of someone who's thinking about bad things. I guess I can't pull it off. I always admired the image of bad guys. Their sharp eyes, ever alert, and on top of that they have mustaches. Oh, what's the boss theme? Riser 2's final boss theme, Wish, is genuinely just really good, in my opinion. I have it on my my playlist. Oh, so it's the mustache. Yep, for me a mustache is a must. It was cool and wild. You're welcome to swap. My facial hair grows so quick, it's really annoying. As someone who wants to be, like, clean-faced, it's annoying as shit. Glasses would be cool too, and wearing a coat, smoking cigarettes. Do you just want to be Keith Griff? This motherfucker just wants to be Keith Griff. I think this image is getting closer and closer. I wrote this game, closer to Mr. Keith. I thought about all this since I was little, so I've always admired men that are cool and bad. Oh, whoops. Ernie, you're totally not like that, so I don't think that's possible for you. You're right, I guess I can't do bad things. I'll keep on living like I always have been. Don't get too depressed. Well, don't you think as a merchant I lack a certain appeal? This is so great. I don't think so. I think you're perfect just the way you are right now. I felt the final boss was a little easy, but then I kind of had that opinion in all three Riser games. Even though I died to the final boss in Riser 3, that's just because I didn't bring the right key. The moment I brought the key that just, oh, you know, makes Riser invincible, and it's very easy to get more of them, it was the moment it's like, okay, goodbye challenge. Like, they took away, like, the fucking Hammer of Dawn, but it didn't matter because the keys more than made up for the Hammer of Dawn, like, not being in Riser 3. The fact that they nerfed the shit out of the Hammer of Dawn, and yet it was still, like, the most OP fucking thing in Riser 2, because the whole point of it is that it stalls turns, and you can infinitely reuse it because of the systems to infinitely stall the enemy's turn. It's like, it doesn't matter how much you nerf it, you can nerf the damage all you want. It serves its purpose too well regardless, so of course they nerfed it to just remove it. Pretty fucking cool. Never knew Ernie admired these kinds of people. Oh, you have something for us as well. What do you have? Since we're just trying to kill time at this point. And we'll walk back, check the bazaar afterwards. Oh, it's Nanika, hi! Hello, okay, you guys, stop for a sec. Your brother isn't with you today? You working separately? Oh, I think he's nearby, but I haven't seen him around. Oh, so he is somewhere nearby. Jeez. We might finally... And we finally met up with Ayesha. Where could he be? Maybe you should just wait until your brother shows up. Now that I think about it, I had a question I wanted to ask you. What is it, Ayesha? Well, your job is to go all over the place with your cows. And your brother is a huntsman who works up in the mountains, right? You seem to have completely different jobs, so why are you always together? That's because we got a lot of calves this year, so he's been sticking with me just in case. I told him I'll be fine on my own, but my brother worries too much. Nanaka, you finally become a competent cowgirl, but... overconfidence after you've gotten used to doing something so dangerous, especially when you've always looked dazed. That's what he said. Were you just mimicking me? Ah! Oh, Mr. Brother! Mr. Brother! Hello, and sorry again for not noticing you. Goodness, don't scare me like that, Juris. I've met you a couple of times, but I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Ayesha. Sorry if I was so careless, I didn't introduce myself either. I'm Juris. I'm her brother and a huntsman by trade. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you as well. Nanaka, the calves seem to be growing up nicely, but for a bit longer. Keep a careful eye on them. That's what you're going to say, right? I know. Good. Nanaka, I'm going to go hunt some birds. Go ahead and I'll meet up with you later. Okay. I was finally able to introduce myself. But I guess, as expected of a huntsman, I didn't notice him. Oh yeah, people like him do a lot of damage. And the fact that he's like literally like an atrocious, terrible human being that does rapid illegal things and is always on the run from the police should be enough of a sign that maybe he shouldn't be the person you should be trying to be. Even amongst my family, I'm the only one who can sense my brother's presence. There's strength in kindness, there's strength in empathy, there's strength in just being better, you know? It's as simple as that. I get what you mean, but that's the easiest way to put it. He's a nice brother. I guess so. He's a bit worrisome, though. That can't be helped. I totally know the feeling. I guess he feels the same way about his younger sister as I do with mine. Is there anything I want? Is there anything here I want to get? Oh, there's a reason to go back to this white turtle. We should go back there at some point. Okay, there's nothing too interesting here to buy. Hello, Neo. Yeah, now I have the money, should I just go... buy the hot air balloon? Neo's just standing like, where the fuck did my sister go? Alright, let's get this first of all. I took Neo to her grave. It felt a little strange, but only at first. Now it's become a memorial where I can recall all my memories of Neo. It seems that Neo isn't too disturbed about having a grave, and it seems like that she was always able to see me and hear my voice. If my voice is able to bring her even a little peace, I'm happy. Neo, I'm so glad you're safe. Welcome home. I genuinely love how committed Ayesha is to being her sister's keeper. If that makes sense. Like, she's not like her sister's a part of it and she loves it. It's like, no, everything she does for Neo. Like, she is, like, dedicated. It's really admirable. Hey, Missy, you made up your mind about buying the balloon? I can't give you a discount, but what did you say? If I had a balloon, it'd be super convenient, but what should I do? Alright, sold! Please follow me. It's better be worth it. Alright, so I was just putting my phone on charge because it's getting low. Now, this is your balloon. It's a little old, but it's been well taken care of. It performs as well as the newest models too. Oh, it's amazing. It's the first balloon I ever rode. My whole youth was spent with this gal. And she'll be happy too. She's flying with you. Use her well. Thank you so much. I'll take good care of her. You know, you brought to new places with the balloon you brought. You can freely go to Salt Desert and Homunculus Town as well. Oh my god, and it's all gonna like make a network. And we have new areas to go explore. And it'll be a lot easier for us to run up to, I'm gonna save again. To run up to the desert. Waterfall Island. Alright, let's find out if this was worth 20,000. This will clean things up a lot quicker, so I might as well just use this. In before there's another secret super boss down here or something. I had a feeling. It's going to unlock there, then unlock something there, then probably something there. So it's like a whole travel route. Serenity Island. Oh, it's a flyer! What? How? How? Did it just like fly into the sky into your hand? Kyle's... How the fuck? Also, I just realized we got like 500 memory points for doing this, so we can go get everything else whilst we're there when we go back. Oh, there's someone here. God, Linker. Hi, who are you and what are you doing way out here? She's my pet and I'm very proud of. Go ahead and milk her all you want, but she's cautious, so don't get too close. Milk a bit from a distance away. Cool. Cow milked. Small, but they are still dragons. Okay. I doubt we'll get this done today because we've you know we're in June. We're only like 2 or 3 months into year 3 still. But I am gonna spend a lot of time, since we're not finishing it today, off stream thinking about where I want to put it in my like tier list, because I do actually really like this game. I have an idea where I'm gonna put it, but I just want to think about it. Well, tier list, like I have it more like in order from least to most favorite. So like tier list might be the wrong word. So I don't know where I'd put any of them tier list wise in that sense. But this was at least to me a very, very strong start to the saga. Oh hell yeah, we always need more of those fire candle things. And yeah, and then we unlock the next chunk. Yeah, I see how this is going to work. And this is Beginning Island. And somehow another flyer was found in the air. Landmass and inland sea, which were cracked by the continental rupture, turned into sea of debris. Oh, Hornheim. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? Oh, I think that just barely won't reach both of them. Oh well. Nice! We can go buy more when we're next in town, which was very easy to get to now we got our warp feather. Okay, Linka. I finished my investigation. There are plants along the cliff. They might have been useful for alchemy. And yep. Is there actually anything along this route, or did it just go over there? Okay. The Cloud Sea Island. Oh, okay, so some slags are gonna start showing up. Oh, whoops, I just fell into like the fucking den. It's crazy how Linka kind of joined the party, and about 5 minutes in I went, oh, she's the knight of the party. I wonder if I'm going to keep her all game long, and then I proceeded to keep her all game long. Like, it's funny how this keeps happening. The moment there's a knight-esque character you can pick up, they just become the top priority in having in the team and just become a powerhouse unit that I just keep around for ages. Hey, no, don't heal. Okay, we'll clear out this area, go speak to Tanya, see what she wants, and then we will go back, and I think that'll be a good time to wrap up. And then next time we meet, we might very well finish this game. Stuck immensely. I'm in stuck at this moment. I prefer Linker personality-wise, but I'm also biased because I love women. But I love her little side arc of her learning to cook, but realizing that she does absolutely everything at 110% to a hindrance. Like, it adds a lot to her quirk. Like, she sees everything in a very you have to do it to an insane extent kind of mentality. She doesn't do things by halves because she just doesn't have it in her to do it like that. In terms of design, I still think Odelia is my favorite. There's something about her design that I just really like. God, there's so many enemies here. I just want to clear it out. Yeah, but Kipru's design is great, but I just want his coat. I think honestly, if this, the only real gripe I have with this game's characters is the lack of Pamela, but that's about it. That feels like a crime that she's not around, but I feel like fucking Eggman from the fucking SA2 dub. I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Okay, just double check there's nothing else here. Okay. I would have thought this Trail of Islands would have led to a boss or something, but no, it just like extra alternate dungeons to go check out. Oh, never mind, there's another island to go to. Decayed Ruin Island. Another flyer in the sky. Oh, I like the design of this place. Oh, History of Water. Everpure Water Whitehall and Genug Blessing Pot. Ooh. General stuff. Oh yeah, I know I do. Buying the airship got us like 500 points, it feels like, but I just want to clear out these areas whilst we're here. We got to kill time anyway, so why not? Alright, start working our way back, see if we can spot any sparkle points, and then clear out the enemies as we go for that. Right, where the chest was. Oh, okay, well, I'll check when we get back round. Also, I don't know if there actually is, and I just never hit it, but it feels like there isn't a container limit in this game, and that's fucking huge. that's fucking huge, I feel like. But I get why there's container limits, is because of each individual item could have different properties. That becomes more and more of a load problem the more you allow it to go. Whilst in these older ones, I guess it wasn't as big of a deal, so they could get away with it. But it is nice to just kind of have a game where that's not like really seemingly a problem. Oh, give me a new look. Oh. Oh, that's usually when you throw things at me, I get to pick it up. Oh, an ebony staff. Right, 2 more, well, seemingly at least 2 more. What the fuck? Hey, let her go! What the Hey, that's... just grabbed her and just chucked her in. Ebony plate? Oh, that is very hidden. Good eye. Are we all done here? Accomplished, yes, we're good. And that's the end of the road. Alright, let's go see what she wants and let's go back. Ayesha, do you think you can tell me about the city again? Yep, sure, Tanya. You really are curious about the city, huh? Yeah, I've been getting more curious ever since I listened to your stories. Tanya, have you ever been to Hornheim? Nope, I haven't. I heard it's a city by the shore. Okay, and then I'll tell you about Hornheim. Let's see. Hornheim is a port town that prospers through trade, various items and people from all over the world. There's an area. Is it? It appears to have a reason. That's fair. I'm like that sometimes, but it very much is dependent. The thing is, when I'm live streaming, obviously my focus isn't always on the game. I have to worry about chat and keeping an eye on that and X, Y, and Z. And like the times I want to go too late, so I got work later. And so sometimes I just miss the obvious. You know, carriage, the salt gets delivered there too. The items that flow into Hornheim are brought by merchants, and from there they're delivered to different towns. I see. So there's like a lot of other cities, huh? They're like 5? I'm not sure, but I think there are more. From the ones I've seen, Virusburg is the biggest. A lot of my friends live there, and there are just so many people. Oh, you told me about Virusburg last time, and it's a big city. Yep, I used to live all alone to the east of Virusburg, so when I first got there, I was so surprised. There were big bridges and surrounded by high walls. There's a lot of buildings too. There are a bunch of shops along the streets that sell a lot of different things. But even with all that, the most amazing thing about it is the bazaar. What's a bazaar? It's held once a month, and people who don't usually have a store can open up a shop. Oh yeah, fair enough. And people come from all across the land to look for lucky finds. I guess you could find some very rare items there. People say that there's nothing that you can't find at a bazaar. Oh, that sounds amazing! I'm glad I got to listen to another one of your stories. Thank you so much. All of your stories sound amazing, but this bazaar is the best one so far. And I know it's a little far. Okay, we're rhyming a little now. But we should go see it someday. I wonder, could I really go there? Oh, I have one more favour to ask of you. What is it? Don't be shy, you can ask anything. Well, I don't know what it is, but I really want to see something from the city. But since I can't go to the city myself, I was hoping you could buy me something. You can do it whenever you have the time. I can't buy anything expensive. Sure, I'll look for something that you might like. Oh, thank you so much. Catch you next time to go to Veersburg. City souvenir. Veersburg is something you might like. Oh, what's going to land? So I can then use this. Ah, that's right, I made a promise to Tanya. I wonder if I can find something that she might like. Oh, you're looking for something? Ah, yes, I wanted to get a gift for this girl that I know. She lives way beyond Hornheim, and I was wondering what would be a nice city-ish souvenir. City-ish? I've never heard of that one before. Well, let's see. If your friend is a girl, then maybe clothes, perfume, or something small. I'm sure she'll like an accessory. Oh, well, it's just a gift, so I don't want anything too expensive or she might get me worried. Then how about an embroidered handkerchief? They're also scented and it looks really cute. Oh, that is cute. I think Tanya would love it. Tanya, who lives beyond Hornheim. Well, the handkerchief it is. I'll wrap it up right away, so please hold on. All done, here you go. How much was it? Oh, don't worry about it. It's on me this time. In exchange, how about you give her a message? Tell her, thank you for all the salt. I use it all the time. Oh, you know Tanya? I recognize her name. I've only seen it on the invoices, but she's the daughter of one of our vendors. Sometimes the package was delivered with her name as the sender. Plus, not many people live beyond Hornheim, so I just guessed. I see. Tanya must really admires the city. I know the feeling. When you live in a rural area, you always admire city life. Just listening to the stories makes you think that the city is a fun and sparkly place. I think I know the feeling too, although I liked the rural life. Anyway, she's a regular patron, so let me do this favor for her. I understand. Thank you for the handkerchief. While I'm here, though... Alright, it costs a lot. I like that it warps you to the Zweiturtum as well. That's an option. I will go back there, I promise. I'm just trying to do other stuff as well. Right, off we go. And I appreciate it because it's us traveling, it doesn't take anywhere near as much time. Because it used to take 12 days to do the journey, but it's taking us 5 to get to her. Because it's our own now. Oh yeah, right, my fucking memory points, I forgot about that. Alright, I should do that. Let me do this. Tanya, I brought the souvenir from the city like I promised. Oh really? Thank you so much. Is it okay if I open it? Of course, the lady at the store helped me pick it out, so I hope you like it. Wow, it's such a pretty handkerchief. And it smells really nice too. It's scented, although I thought the embroidery matched you really well. What do you think? I love it so much, thank you very much. How much do I owe you? Oh, about that. The handkerchief is a gift from someone, so you don't owe me anything. But I can't accept a gift from someone I don't know. You might not have met this person, but you've known her for quite a while. Who is she? The person who gave you this gift is from a store that you sell salt to. Her name is Marietta, and I have a message for you. She said, thank you for all the salt, I use it all the time. I see. So I think it's okay for you to accept this handkerchief without hesitation. Okay. Although I didn't even realize it, I guess I've made connections with a lot of people. Aww. That's right, no one can live completely apart from everyone else. Everyone is connected to someone somewhere. Connected to someone. I like that. And whenever I use this handkerchief, I'll always think of you and the person who sent it to me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Please take good care of it. Actually, I can just do this. Let's start cleaning these up. I found a flower that waits for rain that grows in the dry valley. Using alchemy, I made it rain and found the flower by the pleasant wine smell that they give off. Next to these flowers, I saw Neo. She was even sleepier than usual, so we couldn't talk very much. She said that she felt very warm. The flowers hold some mysterious unseen power. Now that I can make flowers bloom, if I make other flowers bloom, we will meet again. Oh, we will be able to afford all of these. Awesome. It's a little closer than I thought it would be. I think Ranum has a wonderful air about him. Creating songs from the lives we're living right now so they can be told hundreds of years in the future is wonderful. Normally I can never tell what he's thinking, but I think today I understood him a bit better. Ranum's songs are very mysterious. A village where everyone disappeared overnight. A village where everyone returned overnight. I wonder how he'll write a song that will go into the future. The other day, Nanaka's cow, Pyro, fell ill. According to Nanaka, she ate some grass that she shouldn't have. There are some wild grasses that are bad for animals, and I'm a little worried now. After looking at Poro, I could quickly tell what her condition was. It was constipation. Maybe she ate too much. It often happens to gluttons. Of course, this happens with Pana as well. If she ate some grass that stimulates her intestines, she'd be okay, so I gave her some right away. She ate it and felt better, so she's back to eating grass. She's feeling better, so she's back to her old ways, but a cow that eats a lot is a good cow, I think. I went up the hill and met Harry. He seemed heartbroken since he lost a lot of contests. It's because I won, isn't it? But it can't be helped. There's a couple of minor skips. Oh, okay. Well, we was about to wrap up very soonish anyway, so it's okay. At the time, Harry told me about his past that deeply affected me. Harry isn't just a person who likes rare things. He asked me to make the snack that his mother used to make a long time ago. For Harry's sake, I want to make it. With Fred and Marietta's help, I used ground-up beans to make a baked-up snack with alchemy. When Harry ate it, it seemed to bring back a lot of nostalgic feelings. Harry cried, which made me cry. I'm glad that Harry's able to pick himself back up. This memory is about Tanya and the city. Tanya really likes the handkerchief she got as a souvenir of the city. Marietta and I made a good choice. Also, when I found out that everyone uses the salt she mines, I felt really happy. It felt as good as when a lot of people use the medicines I make. Tanya really longed to go into town. I can understand that feeling. Every time Ernie told me about the towns as a child, I'd get really excited. Seeing Tanya made me feel a bit nostalgic. I want to support her dreams of going to the city. How many have we actually done now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35, damn. Let me go save, and I think I'll call it here. Yeah, there is a trophy for getting all of them. I think it's for every third you get a trophy. So I've got 2/3 of them, I think. Because we got the silver trophy. There's a bronze trophy, a silver, and a gold. And the silver popped today, so I think I've got 2/3 of them. But I digress, I'm going to call it here. This was a very successful stream. We are basically done, so tomorrow's stream will just be basically an epilogue. I'm not working tomorrow, so tomorrow can go as long as it needs to, but we are going to try and get it all done tomorrow. What that means for Thursday and Saturday's stream, however, like I said, I will be streaming smaller stuff when we finish it, because I don't want to start another big project with experiment week and then my time off coming up. Like, it would just be to start it and then we put it down for 3 weeks, you know? But I digress. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, in the description of every video, you can find my socials and means of supporting me if you so choose. Finally, as we gained one today, once again, thank you very much. We have a membership and super chat system where you can drop several emotes, including one of everyone's favourite alchemist, Sophie, surrounded by maths being very confused. And it's there for you if you just want to go out and get it. But until next time, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Peace.